Hello, Vault Heads. Wait. Okay, it's fixed. That's hilarious. Apparently, if I don't have my headset connected, the default output is it creates like a feedback loop where the desktop audio becomes my microphone, so you hear myself twice. That's hilarious. Welcome, Vault Heads. It's time. We're playing the game I've been talking about for a long ass time. It obviously doesn't have a category on Steam, or non-Steam on Twitch, so we're playing it on Games and Demos, which I think makes the most sense. Start it. Is this Dream Daddy but with women? No. Oh yeah. Give me a second, I have it start in full screen and it fucks up every resolution. But it starts in the wrong full screen, that's hilarious. There's two ways to start in full screen and it starts in the wrong full screen. Let me fix that. We have to restart it. It starts in the bad full screen. There's a full screen that's for RPG Maker games. There's a full screen that's like, what's it called? Windowed full screen. That's it. But there's also like a hard-coded full screen that fucks with your resolution, and if you toggle it to start in full screen, it'll start in the fucked one. That's not good. Okay, this is better, I think. You made it? You did make it. That's awesome. For some reason, it takes... No, I just can't hear it. Why can I not hear it? The fuck? Oh, it put me on hat. Why was my audio source muted? That's crazy. I was gonna say you can't hear it, but it was just I couldn't hear it. Everyone else could hear it. It is finally time. So, this is not Dream Daddy, but with women. Unfortunately, that would be, you know, a better game for sure. But no, this is a game I have over 100 hours in. Can you see the Steam overlay if I do that? Let me see. Can I even do Steam over? No. Did you make sure the save for work filter works? I made sure insofar that I loaded my save that's like 60 hours in, and I took the, what's it called? I started a couple scenes that are replayable, and I did so with the filter on and with the filter off, and nothing was shown with the filter on. So that's good enough for me. There's also an option to turn off all the like in-combat animations, which I know they've added some that are suggestive. So we should be fine. But yes, I am really excited for this, unironically. Sci-fi show me the porn game. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I have a secrets thing, like a secrets guide on the other monitor for a couple really not that important secrets at all. But I like to just keep track of them because I'm a very like I'm a completionist, and I hate missing things and having to go back. So I'll be glancing over there every now and then for some easily missable stuff. I have removed my save file. I don't have anything here. Otherwise, I had one that was 60 hours in. But yeah, I don't think there's any more preamble. You made sure it works. You made sure it works insofar ads. Yeah, that's what happens. I should tweet it out. I should blue sky it out. Streaming the porn game I've been raving about to friends for the last... I should say the porn RPG. Okay. There we go. Our ad's done. I wish, is there it's like Ustream, is there a plugin or something that lets you see in the OBS window when your ads are running? Because I wanna be able to know when my ads are running without having the stupid like website open. Yeah, there are. Oh, okay, good. I should get them. Not super important right now, but it's good to have. Hope you've talked to your payment processor about playing a PRPG. They might have some concerns. Hovre, I have not fulfilled my tax details on Twitch for the last 5 years. 4 years, I think. They are holding like... Actually, they're holding like 5,000 crowns worth of payments. I should pay that. I should maybe pay that, or like not pay. I should maybe sign my details. It's like I logged on to YouTube after not uploading a video for 2.5 years, and you know, back when I did, my videos didn't get any views. But that fucking Tech Chase video has like 60k views or 50k views now. So I checked, and they're like, "Yeah, you have 2,500 crowns," and I was like, "Oh, cool. Maybe I should fix my tax details so you can pay me." Quick send the stream to Pips boss. Yeah, for sure. Well, that's enough preamble. Ads are done. Let's get into it. I'm excited. This is unironically a top 10 RPG for me. I think it's insanely good. I'll also be narrating. I don't know if everything is a good promise to make, but I'll be narrating a lot of the text in the game. The Incubus King came from across the ocean and assaulted the world with his hordes of horny ogres and nymphomaniac succubi. Armies that attempted to oppose him quickly fell prey to their own lusts and joined his ranks of mindless sex addicts. When the great powers of the world combined their forces, they succeeded only in fighting the Incubus King to a standoff. For decades, the world attained a kind of peace. Many nations grew complacent, failing to realize that the Incubus King was only gathering his powers to take control of the world once and for all. And then fuck it in the ass, definitely metaphorically, possibly literally. That's us. You are a young man born in this era of tenuous peace and granted a momentous destiny. You have been chosen by the goddess Ivala, granted special powers to fight the Incubus King and his evil. But power has a way of corrupting, and only time will tell if your power will be used for good or for evil. Oh fuck, I should have gone in settings first, whatever. Oh, he's here, he's here. You're the guide Sivala told me about? That's right, I'm Altina. My name is Simon. So you ready to kick the Incubus King's ass? No, we're not. Other shows have tried and failed. I love that you get free dialogue options, and they're all equally asinine. I'm not really like them. Corruption. Yeah, you feel really strong. All right, let's get going. Okay, let's get in the settings and. Okay, faster boss things. Seems about right. Okay. You find 5 health potions, 3 mana potions, and 3 revival potions. Okay. Why are these just sitting here? I gather them so we would at least be well supplied. He might seem grumpy, but Simon is really good at this kind of boring stuff. Good thing too, since I used up all of mine on the way here, you know. Every time you load up a game, you always start out at level 1 with nothing. Oh wow! Back when I played, they didn't have the uses per battle or the like text under. Tell me if the volume's too high, by the way. They didn't have the cooldowns or anything. You know, it's old school RPG Maker affair. You know what to expect. The Blessing of Ivala grants you 2,000 extra experience. Altina received 500, Simon received 2. Very fair. That's the standard distribution, as you all know. Hello, Arten. What's this? Plans or some shit? Boring. Real. This protagonist is just like me, for real, for real. I love him. This is a shrine to an ancient elven sage, destroyed by the Incubus King. Huh? There were elves this far west? We weren't always limited to the eastern forests. Before the war, we had 2 different kingdoms in the west. Okay. Hey, that's my camp. She doesn't have any AoE at the moment, right? No. It's a really solid party where everyone's useless except the hero. Fuck did that spider come from? We do about like 50 damage each, and then the hero does 500. It's very nostalgic for me to be back in this game after so many years. Dang, the Incubus King's minions are hot! Stay focused. You wanna play with me? Yep. I didn't know they pixelated the fucking enemy sprite too. That's fair, Satan. I can also say that I will be uploading the VOD on YouTube. I think the week twice. What am I looking at? You're looking at, unironically, it's too early to tell you why. It's too early to tell you why, but you'll figure it out in not too long. A top 10 RPG of all time. We unlocked a new heroic skill. We unlocked Heroic Command. Growing weary of battle, the Chosen orders his allies to attack. Which, in my mind, is just called being lazy. What game is it? It's a game called The Last Sovereign that you can find on Steam. It is very 18+, by the way. Once again, the Blessing of Ivala grants you 5,000 extra experience and heals you. And then Altina gets 1,000 exp and Simon gets 10. I'm gonna skip all the porn scenes. Because there's supposed to be art there, but we've done the save for work toggle, so there's no art, there's only text. But every time a full screen text box like that comes up, it's all smut. So we're gonna skip all of it. Damn, you're a downer. It's generally not plot significant at all. Generally. I think there's a few that are, but it'll be fine. I see why it's a 10 out of 10 then. Yep. See, I have a... Yeah, okay, so... The issue is that the fucking god heals the hero, but not the rest of the party. So I gotta fucking go in and manually heal everyone else. You sure you want to come into the Incubus King's castle, little Chosen? Wouldn't you rather come into me? After I beat you. Corruption +1. You're welcome to try. I will say, the first time I played this, when I went through this segment of the game, I was like, what the fuck am I playing? The smut is insanely good. So for backstory, the creator of this game is first and foremost a successful author. They have a porn pen name and they have a normal pen name. Let me see. Let me bring up one of their normal books. Their non-porn pen name is Sarah Lynn. I can post their like Amazon page on in the chat, and they have a bunch of books with like pretty good reviews all around. They're a pretty dang good offer overall, in my opinion. No series that I like really click with, but I don't think any of them are bad. And yeah, they clearly care. And the other pen name is the same name as the. If you search for The Last Sovereign on Steam, you'll find it, but it's Sierra Lynn. So you can find it there probably. Sierra Lynn, or go on Steam and search for The Last Sovereign and you'll find it. This is actually a boss that is really annoying, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna silence. Okay, we got the silence off. We're gonna blind. One thing they love doing in this game is they love giving every single fucking enemy status effects up the ass. Like, just infinite status effects constantly. Silence wore off. We got it done. Heroic imitation learned. Isn't it funny that Simon is level 10 and he's already, like, he gets 2 XP when we get like 5,000. Yeah, grants you an extra 5,000. Like, he's lower level than the hero, and the hero gets 5,000 plus XP, and Simon gets 10. Very fair world to start, just in general. We did it! I can't believe we're actually making progress. Inspired by the Chosen, Altina learned Light of Hope. Damn, she was tough. Alright, Simon, I have to admit you're good for something after all. Thank you, Chosen. I will do everything I can to support you, but we need to be cautious if we are to... And back to being annoying. Shut up while I fuck this bitch. Like, really, he just has a way with words, doesn't he? Like, just... Our hero just has, like, an insanely good way with words. Nice, I love the the censoring just makes it very funny. Okay. Oh my, oh my. Is the entire tower filled with sex slaves? They usually have a place for weaker soldiers to slake their lusts, yes. What is slake? Slake definition. Quench or satisfy? Hi, I'm watching this in the doctor's office waiting room on speaker. On speaker? Why? Are you serious? Should I be quieter? I can talk a little quieter. We can go a little further from the microphone and talk like over here. We can go down a little bit. Like I can sit over here. We can like be over here and just have like a nice conversation. So I don't annoy anyone. So already I think we should roleplay the absolute asshole, right? Like, let's join in. Corruption +1. I see you're not joking. That's a very bad idea. Who's the Chosen here? You or me? Fuck yeah, let's do this. Kai, no, you can't. Fine. We're done here. Fucking Simon being the buzzkill. It's so fucked up. I find these scales kind of hot now. Honestly, mood. This was not here when I played the game last. A portrait of the Incubus King himself. He doesn't look so tough. I'll tear this painting down after I kill him. Who gives a shit about what orcs read? Real? Oh my, these things are all... Like, it makes sense that a succubus with their own room would, like, decorate it like this, right? Like, the Incubus King. Oh, are you here to play with my toys? Yes. Lust Orc emerged. Junior Succubus emerged. A junior Succubus gets a full room of toys and like a chest. That's crazy. Inspired by the Chosen, Altina searches with new magical power. Okay. Oh, it's a full stat up. Makes sense. I think they're weak to fire. I believe it's been a long time. One thing I really like about this game is that the combat is very quick, but they also absolutely fuck you up later in the game. There are some combat encounters that feel like really tough puzzles, and I really like that. Yeah, extra XP, Simon gets nothing, fuck Simon. You find a magic orb. Also, one thing, every time we see an enemy, we will fight them for one reason. This game has no respawning enemies in the entire game, which is a genius decision, because it means that, well, there's a finite amount of EXP, and you can't really grind, which I really prefer. So they tend to not, like, overfill areas. There tends to be like a couple encounters here and there, but then once you kill them, you're done. They'll never respawn. Okay, now before we go up here, for no reason whatsoever, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The Blessing of Ivala heals you and your allies. We need to get out of here. But this is practically the end of the castle. This isn't right. If we don't... Too late. Where did you move the Incubus King? He's never been here, fool. Should the chat be visible for the VOD? Yeah, I like having the chat visible. It should maybe not be in the way. I don't know if there's a better spot to put it, but I like having the chat visible for the VOD. Do you disagree? He thinks he can run from me. You're not terribly bright, are you? If the Incubus King isn't here, then this is all a trap? I expected the Chosen to blunder in, but you, Simon, you honestly believe that the Incubus King was in this undefended little shithole? I assumed he wasn't here. This castle was just supposed to be a way of training the Chosen. Oh, that's what I'd expect from you. Unfortunately, every time he meets a Chosen, the Incubus King throws a tantrum and makes everyone's lives miserable for weeks. Instead of waiting for the Chosen to work their way up for dramatic battles, I decided to set up traps for them early on. Kai, you should run. What? Riala is one of their strongest mages. Even together we can't beat her, but maybe we can hold her long enough for you to escape. Screw that! I'm going to beat her and then fuck the shit out of her! And that's why you keep losing, Simon. Look out! Yeah, so... we got this, for sure, for real. This is an easy fight. Kai's party was defeated. My body is on fire. Blur need pussy. Make sure Simon stays down and take away the mage. No, Kai, I love you. Seriously, how long have you even known him? I'm literally a slut for pure evil, and I have a better understanding of love than you do. It doesn't matter, take the Chosen. And then you die. Stuff happened, and then you die. But this story isn't about you. After so many years chasing you, you're finally mine. I'm going to enjoy this. We've fought each other for a long time, haven't we? Oh yes, I'm torn between lust and respect, except not really torn, because I can easily convert respect into more lust. If those years meant anything to you, then just take my soul quickly and be done with it. Simon, Simon, you really think I'd do that to you? We have thousands of mindless slaves. I want you as you are, not as a shell. There'll be a lot of this. He wasn't into it, okay? You gotta respect boundaries. He wasn't into it. He just yeeted the fuck out of there. Damn. Another one got himself killed. Yeah, look, the first segment is a parody on every porn game in the universe. We do not play as the fuck-ass Chosen, we play as the Shad Simon, the old veteran. Aram is building an army as well, and we expect Yihilin to declare a position on... It doesn't matter. My lord? None of this matters. History only turns in place, rendering even the efforts of kings meaningless. That's bleak. What? We're out of elf slots? You haven't conquered any elven lands in years, master. If you had read my report, you would know you used up the last elf weeks ago. Damn it! That's not fair! I'm sorry, master. Okay, new plan. Get a bunch of slots, then fill them with horse cum. I suppose we can... Wait, trap the cum inside somehow until they inflate. Then bring them here and drop them on each other. What the fuck? As you wish, you are the Incubus King. No, I changed my mind. Baboon cum. But master, there aren't any baboons for leagues. We would need to divert valuable resources to... I demand baboon cum. Not personally, no homo. Are you questioning me? No, master. But we have already taken over the continent if we weren't constantly doing this. There you go with that again. Well, I won't be in the mood to enslave the world until I get my baboon cum flopping fix for the day. It will be done at once, master. The censor bars make every single, sprite so much funnier. You look awful. Is everything okay? The Incubus King has invented another weird fetish that will consume an inordinate percentage of our resources. In other words, it's Tuesday. Fuck, don't remind me about his calendar fetish. Theus harvesting continues irregularly. We will continue to work to improve, my liege. One last thing, my liege. It seems the Church of Ivala has a divine channel, making humans into chosen warriors who... How many? I'm not sure, my liege. Only a few concurrently, perhaps several dozen all told. Then it's just business as usual. Best character in the game, by the way. This character is so fucking funny. I love this character. The world has gone so boring lately. Why can't anything happen? I do not know. It wasn't a real question, stupid slut, but I suppose you can make yourself useful and suck my cock again. As you command, master. This is the isekai, parody character. It's a Mushoku Tensei, but, worse. Simon escaped? Unfortunately, I underestimated him again. Then all we accomplished was killing another Chosen. Today changed nothing. No, not quite nothing. So, what we skipped... Meta Knowledge Sword, what? Oh! I know I got that achievement. Okay, that's funny. When I unequip the characters, the weapon the hero has is the, collectible item that you can turn in at the end of the game, and the more you have, the better your reward is. And I got an achievement for unequipping him and putting it in an inventory, because otherwise it's lost forever. So we got +1 collectible swords. I wish I could show the Steam overlay, but it doesn't let me. This game doesn't support Steam overlay, I guess. Which makes sense. Almost back. I desperately need to rest. Oh, Simon, you look rough. It's been a difficult day. Well, you take care of yourself. You too. Any thoughts so far? Fancy a tumble for 10 sex? SX? I can't call the currency sex. Even if it's literally what the joke is supposed to be. $10X? I'm just gonna say X. I'm gonna ignore the S. And just say X. 10X. Hello, Ina. Simon, I didn't realize it was you. I take it your family is still struggling? Actually, we still have some of the money you gave us, but last week Anna broke her leg. Climbing on the roofs again. You know it. She's sure-footed, but rotten boards collapsed under her. She's fine, but it costs so much to hire a healer. Just one accident, and almost all your gift was gone, so I decided I should keep selling myself, try to build up some savings. That's your choice. I'll try to bring more when I can. No, you've done enough. Too much, really, and it's not bad work. I could be in the mines. So, what I said earlier, are you interested? I wouldn't make you pay, just as thanks for everything. There's no need for that. Take care of yourself, Ina. You should take your own advice. So yeah, we play as the grizzled, like, good guy veteran. I liken him to Gandalf, basically. Simon, how did your little adventure go? Badly. Just like always, you're getting too old for this. You really ought to settle down. It's not right for a man to be a widower so long, especially when there just might be eligible bachelorettes right next door. I can't imagine who you mean. Are you sure you can't think of anyone at all? Simon, don't go yet. I'm sorry, I have a lot to do today. I'm not just chatting with you, though. I wanted to tell you that a merchant came from Yihilin and brought a letter. I put it on your desk. Thank you. I don't remember the last time I was this tired. Something isn't right. One thing I skipped over in the smut scene between Simon and the evil succubus lady is that she implanted something in him. A shard. Which will be relevant. After I rest, I should check with the Evalan priestesses to be sure I wasn't corrupted somehow. Presumably his wife. Inscription. For my dearest husband. Wendis. We are in Ardoheim, I believe. I believe we start in Ardoheim. We will be going to every area on the world map, eventually. The corruption is spreading, and we're fracturing into petty squabbles. The Incubus King may not need to do anything to conquer the continent. Dear Father, I know I've missed at least one of your letters, perhaps more. It seems the Academy no longer allows us to have outside contact and destroys all incoming and outgoing letters. Getting this one out was difficult, so you may not hear from me for a while. If I can, I will visit you over the holy days. But they may soon restrict that as well. There is a chance they will intercept this letter, so I can say little else, but please don't worry. Other than the restrictions, I am enjoying all my studies here. If I cannot come visit, let me say this. I am incredibly grateful that you would take in an orphan girl and give her so much. I will do everything I can to be worthy of that gift. I understand what's at stake, but please, don't work yourself too hard. Remember, you cannot save anyone if you don't take care of yourself first. Love, Robin. Simon, always nice to see you back. I'm glad to see you're looking better. So again, any thoughts so far? Was it what you were expecting? We haven't gone into like anything yet, basically, but I still think it's a dope opening. Move along, citizen. Oh, it's you, Simon. I'm sure they want to hear from you. I'm afraid it will be bad news. Yeah, that's pretty much the only kind you bring. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying my fucking best, man. Is it just me, or have there been more shows on lately? Good question. So tired. Here's the church. Ugh, I hate that slut cum dump. Because of her, none of the soldiers will even look at me. You took a vow of chastity and became a sister of Ivala because you wanted men to notice you? Yeah, nothing hotter than these outfits. And then you asked to be stationed in the one place where soldiers regularly have captured succubi? Yep. I don't think you've thought this through. Real. Excuse me? You should know I am in the middle of some very important prayers. I can return later if you wish. No, you've already disturbed me. What is it? I'm still not feeling well after an encounter with the Incubus King's subordinates. Can you check me for corruption? Your aura is exactly the same as always. Neither holy nor unholy. You are free of the Incubus King's corruptions. Can you look deeper? I've been told warriors had pure auras before, only to have them turn on us. Preposterous! Are you saying you, a mere soldier, know more than a sanctified priestess of Ivala? No, but I would appreciate if this is nothing less than an attack on my competence and the holiness of Ivala herself. Be on your way, soldier. Well, fuck you. I kind of get the nun thing. Yeah. I understand the nun thing, but I mean, stationing yourself here seems very stupid if that's the goal. You look troubled, Sister Kara. Oh, hello, Simon. I don't suppose you know much about Ivalan theology. My skills mostly involved using pointy metal. Still, I don't know who else to talk to. I'm troubled by the fact that the church has abandoned our charity projects to focus on the Incubus King. All of the texts take for granted such an evil exists, yet don't explain anything meaningful. What does this war really mean? You have doubts? Given the career choices I've made, I can't afford to admit any doubts. I just wish I had some way of resolving the conflict. You might want to read the Toefi. He was declared a heretic, but he wrote a lot about that. I thought you said you didn't know anything about Ivalan theology. I've picked up a little. Hello, Simon. You don't need to enter our personal quarters, do you? No, of course not. I'm going to look this Toph guy up. I think we keep some banned books in the library. It's hard to feel too motivated to train when you know the Chosen are just going to destroy everything with divine power. Yeah, that must kinda suck, right? Like, the Chosen got 5,000 experience per battle, Simon got 10, and the elf magic girl who's like next to the Chosen got like 500. Must suck to be a regular-ass soldier. You want to give us another shot as taking us down? Maybe another time. Found a standard set of guard equipment. The power of Ivala has rendered the succubus powerless. Please use her for your pleasure as you see fit. Welcome to our second party member. Simon, you finally came to visit poor little Cumdump. Are you finally going to use Cumdump? Cumdump is ready to swallow your huge cock and suck up all your hot sticky cum. I'm just here to ask questions, lady. Like, I don't care. Like, no. Aw. Cum isn't very good with questions. You're not like the other succubi. Did the church do something to you when you were captured? Cum has always been stupid. That's why the other succubi abandoned cum to these metal armor guys. They don't dump very much cum into cum, though. That's why you have to help. I'll overlook referring to yourself in third person, but surely you have a real name. Can you remember before you came here? That's a long time ago. Yeah, she had a name. The first time I saw this, I burst out laughing so hard. I was losing my shit at this name. It's so fucking stupid. Yep. Her real name is Cum. Or Cum. I really hope you're just fucking with me. Nope. That's what Cum wants to do, but you keep refusing. This was a mistake. Oh, don't go. Come back here and fuck me. Are you sure you won't use Come thinks you're the bestest, better than all the metal armor guys. Yep. Let's do the easy fight. Let me see the results of your training. I used a 5-turn cooldown ability, and it says attempt to wield the Chosen's power, and it missed. Yo, 70 XP. I think I'm gonna hurl. Good work, but continue your training. Damn, you're too good. A Chosen could mop the floor with all of us, though. True. Can I go in here? I met the Chosen as you suggested, but it went poorly. We need to... Simon! Excellent timing. We were just about to discuss our newest Chosen. Simon, this is Sister Karina. She's the representative from the Central Ivalan Inquisition. Sister Karina, this is Simon. He may not be a follower of Ivala, but he has long been a dutiful ally. We've met, actually. While I might question his willingness to use whatever methods necessary, I believe he intends to do the right thing. I could say the same. Ah, of course you would try to pull me into some kind of false equivalence, but your hands are too stained with blood for your tongue to have any weight here. Says the woman who has no problem with the torture of metaphors. Regardless, I want to introduce you to the newest Chosen, Tal. Finally, you get to me. Anyway, yeah, you're some old knight. Let's go kill the Incubus King and forget about introductions. How rude. Forgive Tal's abruptness. He's just eager to begin the goddess's work. That's okay. I feel like we've already been introduced. For now, we hope that you can guide him. Simon, where will you be taking the Chosen? The knife. The what now? It's a heavily contested fortress by the ocean between Ardoheim and the Incubus King's domain. I guess that's good enough for now. I'll see you at the edge of town after I've had another shot at come. What? Chosen? You must guard your heart against such things. Yeah, whatever. Aren't they all charmers? I trust you're well. I've had better days. Why did the Inquisition send you? This is so odd that I would visit one of our most important bases in the war against the Incubus King. Everyone here needs spiritual guidance and support. Right, the church doesn't have any ulterior motives whatsoever. Maybe a few members are corrupted by the world, but do you really think so ill of us? The Church of Ivala is one of the only organizations working across multiple nations to stop the Incubus King. You're all I have. Ah, good old Simon. I'll get you converted one of these days. I swear I will. I wanted to ask you if you could check if I have any residual corruption. I'm not sure I trust the staff we have here to cast the spells properly. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. I've been told that it is. That's a simplistic understanding. Purity and corruption are obviously important concepts, and they're critical to the war and personal salvation. But are they elements that exist objectively in the world? That's controversial. I'm not a theoretical mage, but I know the interactions between the Incubus King's magic and individual people can vary a lot. Why do you ask? Are you worried about something? Just being cautious. I feel fine. As fine as it can be for an unrepentant heathen. Seriously though, I'll be praying for you. You could be a good man, Simon. I hate religion. Good luck storming the fortress. We're just destroying some old fortress? Lame. What would you rather be doing? I don't know. Something worthy of my awesomeness. Do you have any idea how many rats I've slain? How many? Like, a bunch. Yes, you do seem overqualified. Killing rats is serious business. I don't like this business of capturing succubi for soldiers' use, but my opinion has been overruled on the subject. Yep. Seems like it's a bad time. Just try to keep up, old man. Stay safe, Simon. Thank you. Bring that hot bod back to me as soon as you can. Uh-huh. I keep thinking there's like one thing here I should interact with, but I forgot what it is. probably already have. I'm not gonna do a like optimized playthrough. I'm just gonna play and see what happens. This game is very this game is very good about letting your choices, but also things that you don't think are important, impact the story. For good and bad. Like, you will get fucked because you missed certain interactions and stuff, and that's fine, because you'll still complete the game, you just won't get the perfect ending. Getting the perfect ending is, like, obscenely difficult. To the point that if you don't follow a guide, I think it's literally impossible to get the perfect ending. You need to make so many leaps in logic. Almost forgot that dude's wife seems to be named Wendy's. Yep, Wendy's is the name. I only have enough for one drink, so it better get me good and wasted. Oh, I should also mention, since I haven't, like, brought up my thing with this game. I played this game 5 years ago, and at the time, only about half of it was out. The reason we're streaming it now is that the final content patch released, like, a week ago. And there's only some, like, small polishing left until the 1.0 release. This game has been in development for, I think, 13 years, so, there was obviously a lot of content when I played, but I'm really excited to actually get, like, past where I was before. This is Mayu Mineko. Completely unconscious. I only have enough for one drink, so it better get me good and wasted. Damn, that's good. Well, look who's back. I don't suppose you're here to drink? No. Come on, Simon. You're the only one in the slums with any coin. Surely you can give a little of it to me. We shouldn't be drinking when someone else can't afford to eat. Damn, if you wanted to lecture someone so much, why not the guy passed out in the corner? Because he's fucking... He's fucking blacked out, man. What do you mean? He's doing what he thinks he has to do to survive. You, on the other hand, are a parasite on the world's suffering. Buy a drink or get out. I'm getting out. I'm not getting a drink. Are you tired too? Try not to get in too much trouble. Fair enough. Headed out again? I'll be cheering you on from here. There you are, finally. So we're headed to this knife fort place? No. But what? Why not? I announced a plausible destination for the sake of anyone listening in. As soon as we get out of sight, we're doubling back east. I don't get it. Don't worry, soon you'll get a chance to kill a lot more than rats. Aren't we there yet? We've been traveling for days. We're literally minutes from arriving. Patience. Are we finally there? Yes, this is one of several camps of bounty hunters. Be careful because... Woo! I'm going to check it out! I love him. Simon, you old bastard, what are you doing here? Just my part in the war against Incubus King? Still thinking it's not a lost cause, huh? Well, what do you need? Supplies and a place to rest for a start. We've got both. The woods have gotten worse ever since those damn elves started sending scouts into Ardaheim, but this is one of the safer camps. Then I need information about bandits and other dangerous groups. I intend to guide the chosen through a bunch of random forests with weak monsters until it can survive. And I wouldn't recommend going east. There's some women leading a real rough bunch, and they have explosives. Noted. Anyone worthwhile I could hire to assist us? Most of the bounty hunters here are pathetic. There's this new chick though, named Aka. She's one of the fastest I've ever seen, but... I'm telling you, her body was built for fucking hell of a girl. I'd have made a pass for her if I didn't think she'd slit my throat. Tell me more about these small groups, so I... Hey old man! Check it out, I got us a new partner, and she's hot! Is that seriously why you hired me? You'd better be able to pay. I'd be the one paying you actually, but I'm told you're competent. Hey there, I'm Aka. Are you the one who's actually in charge? Hey, I'm the leader! I'm the chosen! Of course you are. Aka, we're just going to test our strength on some of the bandits in the region. We're totally going to take down that bitch to the east. It might be better if we... Nope, we're not arguing about this. Let's go. Thing about this game is that the dialogue just cracks me up, like, continuously from start to finish. It's just like... It's just very endearing at all times. Lots of criminals hide in monster-infested places, because that's the best way to avoid Ardaheim's soldiers. It means you get a lot of tough criminals and mercenaries, though. Not good for the country's stability at all. You want to rest? Find an empty clearing. No, I'm good. So here's another reason you do this. You can equip him with the Shining Sword again after you unequip it from the other Chosen. However, I am too scared of forgetting to like unequip it later when like he'll leave the party. And you don't get the Shining Swords back, I don't think. Actually, maybe you do. I'll do it. It's a little bit more damage. It's pretty good. Yeah, we have nothing for her. Wait, what? Why the fuck is our HP at 100? You don't have a heal. You don't have jack shit. You don't have a heal. Okay, maybe I should rest. Okay, good. Used to be the only danger cutting wood was elves chasing you off with arrows, but now there are monsters everywhere. In theory, there's a ton of money to be made clearing trees here in Delgar Forest, but the way things are going, I'm afraid I'll go broke. These lumber guys keep talking about long, hard wood all day. Gay! Hey, what's wrong with that? Yeah, the Blessing of Ivala grants Tal 100 extra experience. Haha, and we get jack shit. I hate poison in this game. It's fine as soon as you get any party members that cleanse, but before then, every time I walk, I take damage. So, like, I'll be walking back and forth, and they'll continuously lose HP. Thankfully, there's a rest point right there, so we don't have to care about it. Excuse me, would you be willing to help me with something? We're somewhat busy with... Ooh, will you give us stuff if we help? As a matter of fact, yes, there are valuable mushrooms growing in the forest, exactly like the ones next to me. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find anyone to collect them for me. Anyone who hasn't died, anyway. What's in it for us? I'll pay cold, hard X for each set. Or we could just kill you and take that money. No. Fine, we'll be back with the mushrooms, unless Simon is going to be a spoilsport about that too. Whatever keeps him from killing himself. Selling equipment to bounty hunters was a great idea. Now if only I had someone to retrieve it from their corpses. Yeah, that's a good fucking business plan, isn't it? You just sell equipment to people that you know are gonna go die, and then you grab them from the corpses. Being a bounty hunter isn't a bad life, but it's usually a short one. Don't know it. Don't I know it? Yep. These monsters are giving me a lot of trouble. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this bounty hunting thing. Yep. I just want an AoE ability. Just give me a fucking AoE ability. Actually, his takes too much fucking... The stabs don't take, like, any MP, but the Chosen's abilities take way too much. And you don't get full mana back every time you level up in this game. I think that's it here. Found an iron shield. That's better than what I have on Simon, I believe. Why can't he? What? Is he too green to use a weathered shield? Okay. We need the Chosen to level like 2 more times so that it, so that we can fucking... Oh, wait, she's gonna fucking die, I didn't check. Okay, that was way closer than it should be. We need a heal, and we need a fucking, what's it called? We need a cleanse, and we don't have either right now. Which is why I will shamelessly go here and fucking rest when I have poison on me. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, Kirby, you missed the intro, which is very important to understand the like main plot, but that's fine. You can check it out later. All you need to know is we're playing Gandalf, and we have a piece of shit chosen, which is tall next to us, who's cheating like every system in the world. Like we'll do this fight, right? And once we're done, you'll notice something very evil. Okay. We get 101 experience. But then afterwards, the fucking blessing of God gives him an extra 100. And then we get jack shit. It's very fair. It's a very fair world to start. We're also gathering phallic mushroom right now. But you actually joined at the first like major gameplay segment of the game. We've spent about an hour doing only or mostly, what's it called? Like story related stuff. A plant's opening is so sexy. Also filled with razor sharp teeth. Shut up, asshole, I'm going in. Yep, that's a porn scene. I can't believe how many times this has happened. I can't believe I cut myself on those teeth. Fuck, that hurts. Yeah, he's a fucking charmer, that guy. You guys are way too slow. I'm going on ahead. Sorry for pretending I'm some kind of expert. I'm good, but I need to act like I'm a lot better to keep people away from me. You don't have to apologize. I still feel like I should. You're the real deal, and I don't like pretending. It makes me feel like, hey, hurry it up! Like that. You don't need to worry about it. You're very talented. Thanks! Now let's get moving. Ugh. I've never felt lust this strong. What the hell is wrong with me? Catching you up, Kirby. We fought a succubus, we killed a Shosen, and we got implanted with a, like, corrupted shard, or like a black shard. We don't know we've been implanted, but the player gets told about it. That's the source of why Simon feels off. A Shosen? Yeah, so we don't know what a Shosen is exactly yet, but this guy is a Shosen. And the interesting part so far is that at the very start of the game, you play as a Shosen, and then he fucking goes and kills himself to a hard enemy. Shosen get way more experience and get broken abilities, but they all look identical. Like, this guy has the same sprite as the other guy and everything, just a different name. And apparently, Simon has, like, fostered a bunch of them for the Church of Ivala to fight back against the Incubus King. That's the short of it. You'll catch up more later. Whoa, that chick is hot. Let's go help them. Personality is not a, like, important part of being a Shosen, as you can see. No way in hell. How can you abandon innocents in their time of need? The whole thing could not be a more obvious ambush. You see that cliff? They'll have more people ready to attack us from there. It looks like they made it up there via a system of caverns. Let's check for another entrance and turn their ambush on them. I like the way you think. What? I don't get what's going on, but let's go kick some ass. At least. Yep, I can get the mushroom. I think it's 4 mushrooms. What's my HP at? Okay, I can definitely do one more combat. I believe this game gives you full, what's it called? I believe this game gives you full experience even when a party member is dead, thank fuck. So I'm not too worried about someone dying during this. Okay, we got lucky. Heroic Aura is good. The Blessing of all against a bunch of experience, yada yada yada. Wait, this is... Oh yeah, it's the full heal. That's broken. The issue for us right now is that our odds of landing status effects are, like, shockingly bad. And our hit chance is pretty low as well. So, like, general encounters are actually kind of dangerous in this game, which I like a lot. there are no respawning enemies either, so once you like cleared an area, they never come back unless it's like a story moment and, you know, the area changes for some reason. But it's not the same enemies. Like in that case, you've lost the enemies you didn't kill before. Let's turn in the quest. Are you trying to take my mushrooms and then sell them back to me? No, I was just thinking about tasting the... Wait, damn no! We'll just be on our way. Alright, this is enough for me to get it. For my very serious potions. Get it up. Oh my god, he needs this for a fucking... he needs this for a fucking Viagra potion. As thanks, take this. Receive gloves and 500x. Ooh, gloves are really good on Aka. This reminds me why I hate RPG standard fare. Really? I love RPG Maker. Like, unironically, I have always been an RPG Maker fan. Just because of the whack shit it enables people to do. And the jank is like... I played fucking Warcraft 3 for like 5 billion hours. I can handle a little bit of jank. Delgar Caves. It's a cockatrice. The issue right now is that the heroic aura is so broken that I never want to use this other ability ever. Because the full heal is so good. Oh yeah, true. There's also complete dogshit RPG Maker games for sure. For the people who might be like still skeptical of this game, the best thing I can say about this game is I played this for the first time when I played Persona 4 Golden with Prisoned. And while I was playing that game, I unironically had the thought, dang, I wish I was playing The Last Sovereign instead. Like multiple times during the playthrough. It was not an uncommon thought at all. Okay, it's... I mean, it's just doing this. It fully leans into how meaningless these random fights are. Wait, what do you mean? The thing about, like... Oh, fuck, I forgot I was poisoned. Okay, that's pretty bad. Rebuke. Oh, he can only heal himself. Oh, he's fucking useless. We might have our first wipe. Yes! This game is so evil, man. Okay, I can't go there. So the thing is, I am a huge purist with healing items. We have a decent chunk of revival potions and stuff they want us to use. I know that this game gets sadistically hard at times, and I really want to save as many of them as possible for the really fucked up fights. So I will take the extra couple seconds to go back in full heal at camp instead. Because I do not want to be out of healing items. And also, all your money can be used for story progress in various spots. So I also don't really like, what's it called? I don't really like spending money when I don't have to. Yeah, you're not wrong. I think they're pretty well tuned here. The early ones are really boring because you only have access to like 2 abilities. But I actually really enjoy the combat in this game, which is why I don't mind too much. Just the fact that I never have to deal with random encounters. This is like one of the biggest maps in, I won't say the game, but they don't really overload you with bullshit in this game. Contextually it makes sense here, so I can forgive it, because we're here to train the Chosen. The entire point is to make him stronger. But we're pretty much done. Actually, if I move that, I can't take the item. I want the item. A collar? Fucking useless. That's a sex thing, isn't it? Definitely a sex thing. And an equipable item for some party members later. The thing is, you say that these are boring fights, but like right now, this is an interesting fight because every single one of these fucks have something that's hard. So I don't know what the optimal, like I could lose to these if I do it wrong, because Cockatoo silences, this guy poisons, and the Corrupted Wolf deals a fuck ton of damage. So if it's just a Cockatrice and a Wolf, I always try and finish off the Wolf first. But here it's like, if I'm silenced, I'm fucked. But I don't think I can burst him. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do, like, Aka first, because she's the only one that's faster than the other one. Then we try and take out the Cockatrice before they get anything off, and then we just tank this one. But I still have some decision-making I have to do to not get absolutely fucked, because, like, the status effects are so powerful in this stupid game. Yeah, plot moment. Skills, you can heal yourself. Never mind, you can't. You're useless. Ooh, some kind of magic circle. What exactly is that? I don't like the feeling I get from it. This is a leftover from the Incubus King's invasion of Ardaheim. He was driven back, but he left behind caches of power. Are we seriously walking through? They're usually inert, but the bandits seem to have left this one alone. They probably had good reason for that. Well, hello there! Welcome, best character. A succubus this far southeast? What is the Incubus King trying to do? Oh, I'm not with him. On the run, actually. Prepare to taste defeat, fiend! Yara emerged. Let's get rid of the distraction. Now, let's see if I was right about you. Ooh, not bad. She's using Lust Magic, and we are pretty good against Lust Magic. Compared to a, like, 18-year or, like, 20-year-old chosen fuck-off boy. I surrender. Huh? I've seen enough now, I don't have a reason to fight you. Well then, as my prisoner, I demand that you suck. Sounds fun, but we're gonna have to survive first. Take these potions. If you guys aren't as strong as you look, activating this thing just got us all killed. Cash Guardian emerged. If I remember correctly, this is a free fight, in that I seem to recall that he does not do much at all, but we'll see. Also, Yara joined us. Welcome. We got our first succubus teammate. Her abilities are Masturbate, Sexual Torment, and Succubus Kiss. Battle may not be the best time to rub one out, but you do what you gotta do. Create agonizing sexual tension and Succubus Kiss. Unfortunately, I don't think this thing cares about that at all. Wait, what's it? Yeah, the edge is down. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh no, it is actually weak to it. Okay, not bad. There's a setting to make it remember what you used last, but I haven't put it on yet. I should do that, so I don't have to go through the menu every time. Why did Yara get 100 XP? So is that blowjob coming or what? Get back, something's happening. Explain what's happening immediately. Damn, you have a nice commanding voice. I was right about you. I will torture or kill you if necessary. No need to get angry, I'll explain. I have no idea why, but you're carrying the potential to become another Incubus King. I didn't think they could coexist. They tend to kill one another off. Anyway, you've absorbed the power that was stored here, which means you're well on your way. What does that mean? Whatever you want. Personally, I'm hoping you'll take down the current bastard. No, what does it mean in practical terms? For a start, magnified sexual potency, the ability to influence women, and absolute control over your seed's fertility. Eventually you could bend people to your will, become nigh invincible, and so on. That's beyond you right now. You'll be able to take strength from sex, but you'll also need it to live. Actually, you probably already felt the drain. Why are you looking at me like that? You think I'm going to try to manipulate you or something? Rest assured, I'll happily be your first slut. I've been watching you since you entered the forest, and I think you have what it takes. You expect us to just fuck here. Sure, kill the Chosen, fuck me, then take the girl too. You know she wants you, right? And that would be the start of my reign as Incubus King. Exactly, I think you'll be good at this. No. No? I don't accept your narrative for this. Now free the others from the spell. Oh, seriously? You're really going to start suffering if you don't start fucking soon? But whatever you say, Incubus King, this actually isn't my spell. It was cast when you absorb the power. You can end it whenever you want. Ah, that hurt. I don't feel well. She's been infected by the Incubus King's power. Do something. Nothing I can do. There's someone here who could, but he's being stubborn. Aka, can you hold up a little longer? I'll do my best. Let's take out these bandits and get back as soon as possible. So the reason I really like this game, like from the start, is that Simon is not an asshole. In these games, you like always play as a fucking asshole. But Simon is like a stand-up guy in general. Also, here's what the collar is for. Collar, not the kinds dogs wear, unless you're into that. Now, here's the best part about picking up the shit from the intro. Way better item than you can get here, normally. Yeah. Wait, that's less agile, it's not good. Being called out? Yep. Did he hit? That's very funny, Havre. Did you hear something from that creepy relic? Nah, it can't be. Oh shit! Bandit emerged. Thankfully, they're kind enough to full heal us between the fights. Okay. On paper, Stunning Strike is better than Blinding Strike. But if I recall correctly, this is like a 20% chance to work and skip their turn, whereas Blinding is like a 70% chance, and it makes them like miss multiple attacks. So I tend to prefer just blinding them. Bet these bandits wish they'd had these on hand. I've seen a lot of Chosen die because they refused to use any potions or elixirs, said they were saving them for the final fight. Yep. I feel a little bit called out right now. We have 11 health potions, 5 mana potions, 5 antidotes, and 8 revival potions. And we'll never go below that number. Okay, can you kill the bandit outside silently? Right away! Since when does she follow your orders so quickly? And you haven't even used any control yet. Stop saying stupid things that don't make sense. It's done. These boulders are loose. If we just nudge them... Whoa, they all just... I'm still alive? You bastards! You'll pay for this! Huh, what are you going to do from down there? Scatter before... Yeah, she threw a fucking dynamite at us. And it's flashback time. This image was so jarring to me. I thought I might find you here. Wendis, what's going on? Is something wrong at the lab? Nothing's wrong, Simon. It's just lunchtime. What are you still doing on the training grounds? Practicing. I'm not as talented as the other soldiers, so I need to work twice as hard to keep up. Self-deprecation again. Well, none of those other soldiers are about to get a blowjob from a classy lady. Don't struggle. I've already decided that that's what we're doing. I need to sit down. Damn right you do. I'll see you back at home tonight. Save your strength. Have a nice dream. I think you caused that dream and took advantage of me during it. Aw, you caught me. You're delicious, by the way. And yet you didn't take control of me? Damn, you're suspicious. I'm completely serious about serving you as a new Incubus King. Besides, even if I wanted to steal your soul or something, I couldn't. Your soul is too heavy and entrenched. He's old, man. Ooh, I like that double entendre. What? Oh, mister, your soul is so big, hard, and long. Who is she? Since you didn't seem open to sex, I made you recall a time when you were. But who is she? My wife. That was about 3 years after our wedding. I didn't get much information, but your emotional connection seems very strong. I certainly don't mean to take you away from her. She's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? Of course I am. So few people have anything like love in this world, and it's not fair that she... How did she die? In a conflict against the Incubus King, years after the war officially ended. I'd rather not talk about it. I really am sorry. I'm sorry for using her memory too. I won't again, I promise. Thank you. But you really will die unless you find release periodically. I bought you some time, but soon. Let's not talk about this now, not while her face is still so clear in my mind. Okay, let's just find the others. Unbiasedly best succubus, Yara joins the harem, was the achievement I just got. Be careful with the hornets in this area. They could have caused you real trouble if you'd met them before I joined you. I did. Yeah, this game, like, the writing is surprisingly, like, adult in a good way. I really like the writing in this game. Oh wait, these are different wasps. These hornets suck ass. Fuck off. Yara, by the way, is the first party member that doesn't operate off of mana, which means that she is so fucking nice as soon as she gets an AoE ability, because you can spam her ability constantly and never worry about losing resources. Which I love. Suppress lust. Consume lust energy to restore health and mana. We got another ability. The way that Yara works is that she has a spender. She has spenders and generation. So she uses the masturbate option to heal like a slight bit and then generate resources to use her skills. Sexual Torment is the highest damaging one, whereas Succubus Kiss does a small, slightly less amount of damage, but heals her as well. So she's the like most self-sufficient out of every character we have. She essentially has infinite HP if she gets to play, which makes her very good. She's significantly stronger than the rest of the party right now, I'd say. Also, she's immune to... Is she immune to poison? Why are we not getting poisoned? Got a new ability. But yeah, the combat is a little tedious at the start, but I really don't mind because the actual act of doing the fights is very fast. Heals and removes many physical status effects. Thank fuck, we got our first... I will no longer have to complain every 2 seconds about the fact that I'm poisoned and can't do anything about it. Was there some kind of fuck or die thing I heard about a few minutes ago? Yes. So, Simon has... I'm trying to say this in a way that isn't, like, spoiler in any way. Simon has gotten a shard of the Incubus King inside him from the Succubus fight at the very start of the game. Someone he knew, so he obviously has a history with them. Now... Ever since then, he basically was stuck with the conundrum of he needs to feed that shard or else he dies. The way you feed that shard is with sex energy, which means sex and, you know, also manipulation, large-scale manipulation, causing other people to have sex in this area would also work. But he doesn't want to do that because he's a good guy. So that's kind of like our main bottleneck throughout the entire game. Unf. Yep. So, I don't remember if I skipped through it, but not willing this here. I'm pretty sure. Enough. Huh? You survived the blast? Simon, this isn't... I didn't want... Let go of her, Tal. Who's going to make me? You? Are you forgetting who I am? I've been chosen by Vala herself. If I want to fuck this slut like a sheep whore, no one can stop me. So just crawl back to... That's enough, you little shit. How dare you speak to me that way? When we get back, I'm telling that... No, you won't. Tal, chosen of Ivala emerged. Yep, masks off. We are going to fucking kill him. Thank you. I didn't want him to touch me, but my body's just burning up, and my thoughts... There's a solution to that, you know? I'll try anything. It's like I'm losing myself. All you have to do is let Simon fuck you. What? She isn't lying. I've been infected by something like the Incubus King's power. My experience does suggest it could offer some relief, but this would effectively be forcing you to... Yeah, no. Please, I don't have long. In that case... Yeah. Give us some privacy. Like, she takes her smut really seriously. Arden Bounty Hunter. Akka joins the harem. The author really, really likes writing smut, so the scenes are good. Shouldn't he be awake by now? And also, there's generally art attached to it, but I obviously have that censored because I put on the censorship patch. His body probably just needs time to adapt. It must be undergoing many changes. We should help him out by waking him up with a double blowjob. A double... Are we some kind of harem now? What did you think this was? I haven't had nearly enough time to think everything through. This is all so... You want to get started on this blowjob then? I'm awake. He seems to be mumbling something in his sleep. Excuse me, I need some time to think. I don't know who you are, but I can feel you're here. Come on. This is the lady who infected us with the shard. Hello, Simon. You. Are you responsible for this? That's correct. Are you going to attack me now? Tal is dead, and we don't know what or like who he is. We just know that Chosen pop up every now and then get to the church with the goal of killing the Incubus King. It's like the protagonist in a standard RPG story. And they get turbo benefits where like they level faster and get stronger abilities. It's like a class you get born with. But we don't know where they start or anything. Simon is just an old army veteran and presumably in charge of training the Chosen. And now he's, you know, defected because he fucking killed him. That's correct. Are you going to attack me now? No, let's talk. You have no idea how refreshing it is to hear that. What are you trying to accomplish? Basically, I gave you a soul fragment that could make you into another Incubus King. Why? Answering that question would take longer than we have. The plan should have been simple, but you've complicated things. You threw me off with that bit of misdirection about the knife. So you do have someone in the church. Not as high up as I'd like, but yes. Anyway, you're about to undergo a difficult transition. I'd wanted to make it easier for you, give you a hand, give you a massive harem and guidance through everything. So I have to say, this has worked out fine. Not only have you survived, you picked up useful women and found one of the Incubus King's caches. This was a better idea than I thought. Unless I refuse to cooperate with you. Are you going to starve yourself of sex until you die? You probably could, with your willpower. No, I can't afford to ignore any weapon I'm giving. Then I'm not worried. I won't necessarily do what you want. What do you think I want? I'm not trying to make you into a tool, Simon. I'm confident that whatever you choose will be acceptable to me. So why are you here? Because I still want to help you. This early in your development, you could easily get yourself killed. When you say help, do you really mean fuck? I desperately wish I could fuck you, but that's no longer possible. You've established yourself in such a way that the Incubus King would know. That's the same reason I can't help you directly, but I could easily assign a string of succubi in your path so you can increase your power. No. Do you really hate us that much? I don't hate you, but I'd be a fool to trust you. I suppose I'd been disappointed if you had. Whatever you decide to do now, I won't stand in your way. I don't have long, but do you have any questions? What happened to the mage I was traveling with? I left her at the abandoned fortress. She'd be thoroughly fucked, but they're kinder than the Incubus King would be. Would it be possible to rescue her? Do you think you're strong enough to invade a fortress like that on your own? Are you sure that's all? If you ask for help, I'll give you anything I can. Right now, I just want to know everything about what you did to me. Oh, that won't be a problem. The young succubus knows enough to answer your questions. Don't you? I like that they snuck away off, like, in the cutscene, they snuck into the trees, and you got to see it. You knew we were here the whole time. I knew it! You're totally going to be an awesome Incubus King. The two of you better not fuck this up. I have things to say to you, but I'm running out of time. Be careful, Simon. Fuck well. How exactly are you on first name terms with Riala? Well, that just makes me believe in you even more. Let's get going. But where exactly are we going? Back home. I need time to think. This was pretty much the moment when I was, like, initially sold on the game. Before this, I was like, kind of whatever, but they plot hooked you really well. I really like the way they've set it up for the story, especially I knew that something respawned here. Or not respawn, but like that one enemy comes here. I can also take some more mushrooms, I believe, which are useful later. If Tal was Simon's kid, I had a joke locked and loaded. Makes sense, but no, he's unfortunately not. I don't think there's anything in there. There's only the mushrooms I was gonna grab. But I can't grab that one. There's one here that I think I can grab. I think it's really funny that these mushrooms are here, because they grew during the time we went inside. Hold on, I remember this log. I'm sure these weren't here yesterday. I'm back. Nice, you missed the entire story segment. That's fine. We basically got a goal. We got the succubus who made us who we are came and gave us the cliff notes. We said we're not gonna help you, and now we're gonna go back to Think. And we also need to have sex to live, or else we die. Even normal mushrooms can spring up overnight, and all the more so with magical ones. Alright, fair enough. So what do these do? They make something else spring up overnight. Ew. I seem to recall you requesting more mushrooms not long ago. Let's just keep moving. I thought the story segment was Yara. No, it was after. That's fine though. There'll be more. You haven't missed anything important. We basically just got a bit of motivations for why we're traveling. I'll gladly take more mushrooms if you can find enough. Are there? I seem to recall that there are some more mushrooms here. I'm just gonna do, this is like optional content, you don't have to do it. I'm just the classic, like, I wanna optimize. So I'm gonna go through and real quick grab the mushroom. Enemies are gone. We killed the Chosen. While you were gone, we killed the Chosen. The Chosen forced himself on Aka, and we didn't take kindly to that, so we killed him. Yep. While we were off-screen talking to Yara, he was like, "Oh, piece of candy, mine," and we decided that that's not cool, that's not kosher, we don't like that, so we killed him. Okay, there they are, the other mushrooms. So we killed him in order to defect, basically. We are going to become our own faction. Where the fuck are the other mushrooms? What do you mean more mushrooms? I took all the mushrooms! Is this like Dora the Explorer? Where the fuck are the rest of the mushrooms? Are the mushrooms here? Am I blind? Back at camp? I thought I checked back at the camp. Oh, there's probably some here, maybe. Where we woke up. Yeah, wait, aren't they? Yeah, there's a last pair here. I think normally what I would do playing this myself is I would do every single fight ever. But I'm curious what power level you end up at if you don't. So I think I won't start dodging fights, but these are post, like, what's it called? Post area completion fights. They like doing this where you get some more enemies when you complete an area. So I think I'll skip the post area fights in general, unless there's like a quest like there are now. The character spacing in E33 sometimes is truly bad, yeah. I don't know if I've really noticed that on my own. Okay, we should have enough for another potion. Wow, I have tons of these now. Here, a little something for your trouble. Received Silk Wisp and 500x. Well, let me get my hands on that, please. Nice, that's a much better weapon for her. Yep. You're back, but without the Chosen. Is that a new record for death speed? No, there was the Aramite who ran straight off a cliff his first battle. I don't get to rest here? Okay. That mercenary across from me keeps turning every conversation to logs somehow. It's making me uncomfortable. Yay! I like that the dialogue changes like every time. Someone took out half of Varia's bandits. Was it you? She'll be back. Nice, we got a name to the woman who left earlier. I missed the start? Yeah, you missed a lot of lore and story, but that's fine. Again, I'll upload it to YouTube later, so you can just catch up then. Please tell me we're just stopping here for the night. No, we're back. Or you can do it like now and I just won't see you and I'll be sad the entire time because you're not in chat, you know, that works too. You can abandon me to get context and enjoy the story more, like that's fine, I don't mind. I thought Ferroholm was a wealthier town than this. King Alonon and the Church of Ivala have both used it as a staging ground, so its wealth have been stolen. But I don't really feel like talking now, Yara. Stay here while I stop by my house. Don't worry, I have illusions. No one will even know I'm a succubus. Fine. I'll be the Eddie that stepped up. Thank you. I love you, Eddie. You live here? Your home doesn't matter to you. It's just a house. Now, I need some time to think. Oh, but without you, we won't be able to get into the church and mess around with anyone. I'll follow you. Just don't interrupt me too much. Alright, before he follows us, we need to talk. If you're going to recommend surprise sex in the middle of this filthy street, I'm not actually all that interested in this little town, but I want to show Simon that he needs to accept what he is. You want me to help? You don't like seeing him wallow in angst like this, do you? We're not going to get anywhere unless we do something to convince him. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go back in, because I believe that... Give me some time to think. We haven't done a thing to convince him. Yep. This is an impressive map, suitable even for military use. This probably cost as much as Simon's house. How can you tell? Most maps have Ardaheim in detail in the center, and the rest of the nation's just random blobs, especially ones of this size. But this one has the coast of Aram, plenty of cities in Yihilin and Sirantia, even Dargelon and Geldaron. How dull. Oh, Simus, you have a horny succubus you haven't properly fucked yet. He's not completely opposed to the idea. I'm sure I can convince him eventually. I spent a lot of time on RPG Maker VXA, so this is especially weird to look at. Nice. Happy to hear it. Either of you two ladies interested in a tumble? 10x around. 10? You're pretty hot, girl. You're underselling yourself. I'm afraid not. With so many captured succubi, men don't value sex as much. I know all those assets. I have that effect where whenever an RPG Maker comes up, I immediately think of this game as a result. I can't recall if this actually... The thing about this game is that it tracks so much random shit that you do and holds it against you for the entire rest of the game. So, like, taking this scene can positively or negatively impact the game. So I'm so insanely, like, scared of making choices like that. But I think this is, like, my gut says that this is a good decision because we give her money, basically. So I'm gonna do it. You're actually taking her up on it? What, don't you want to help a poor girl in trouble? Alright. So like, we could have gotten plus points for this. I don't know what to say. Okay, we gave her some money. Could be good, could be bad. I won't be in this shithole for long, so buy what you need now. Well, hello there, pretty young things. Want to keep an old man company? Was that text sex? That's most... So, basically all the text sex has art, but that's what's gone with the censor patch. So yes, it's all gonna be text sex that I skip through. Oh, you cad. Why would you encourage him? These are recent graves. What happened? Disease took another family. They were so thin, they hadn't even told us they were so hungry. It isn't right that so many young folk have died before me. Yes, it isn't right. If only someone had the power to change it. Simon? Simon is canonically with us right now. He's just kind of walking in the background, not really talking much because he's thinking. Some days I wish I hadn't lived this long. Oof. You can't just walk. Wait, you're with Simon? Why are you bringing in random women into the church? Okay, I'm just going to look away. Oh, we have visitors? Are you interested in becoming Sisters of Ivala? Not likely. You have the right idea. No man will touch you, since they always have succubi on hand. Can we all just agree that we hate succubi? Oh, definitely. They're so obnoxious and stupid. Hey! Oh, I mean, hey, you're right. So glad to hear you agree. Simon is the blacksmith in my game? Based. Excuse me, is Simon alright? He's thinking through some things. Can we help you? I just wanted to tell him I'm glad I read the book he suggested. I got in trouble for researching heresy, but it was worth it to consider the subject more seriously. I still have questions, but it felt good to meet someone who didn't just parrot the Church of Ivala's lines. Excuse me, we're thinking of becoming Sisters of Ivala. Will you let us into your bedroom? I really, really do not like the look in your eyes. Greetings, daughters. I am a sanctified priestess of Ivala. What is it you wish? Check Simon. Would you be willing to take a look at How many times must I tell him there's nothing wrong? Though he's not chosen, Ivala will still protect him from the Incubus King's corruption. Well, that's a relief. Funny, given that he's, like, the most corrupted you can be now. Check Akka. Can you do purifying spells? I'd need something powerful. Well, my power could purify nearly anything. I can sense that your soul is completely unblemished. Maybe, but I was... Do not let the world confuse you, daughter, for that is another of the ways the Incubus King gains control of your heart. Check Yara. Oh, sanctified priestess, can you look into my soul and tell me what you see? She's disguised right now. I see, you are a woman uncommonly pure of heart. Take care never to soil yourself with men, and Ivala will always bless you. Heh. This is a very talented... fucking... priest, right? She's really good at her job. She can really see deep into your heart and tell, you know, truth from fiction. Do you guards ever leave the church? The town outside looks like it could use your protection. We could, but the problem is that we'd never be able to protect them all. And when one person gets captured by the Incubus King's minions, the rest of the family complains. Easier just to let the whole families get captured at once, makes our jobs a lot easier. You are an awful human being. Well, I'm also a living one getting paid to stay here. You see the state of things, Simon. If you accepted your power, you could change all this. Why is there a green dot? Is there a green dot? What? What do you mean green dot? I don't see a green dot. Oh! XD. I have a painting thing. So I can paint on the screen whenever I want. And I must have clicked there for a second, accidentally. New Twitch thing? No, it's an add-on I have. Best girl. It's so that I can do whatever I want. I can change the colors as well. It's great. You know what? I can be the censorship. I am the censorship right now. There we go. Your purity has been preserved, okay? You see the state of things, Simon? If you accepted your power, you could change all this. Are you jerking off in a corner? Don't startle me! Why jerk off when you have an eager succubus right next door? What are your thoughts on the last Sovereign Controller discourse? Oh, that got me. I think that the Church of Ivala sanctioned controllers are, like, almost good enough, but I prefer the Incubus, like, shard ones, because they give you more flexibility and you can mod them to a much higher degree. The correct sensor is to copy your skin color and paint over her cleavage. Real. Get out of here. Ick. Okay, we're about to meet the unironic autistic character in this game, and I fucking love her. Simon. Oh, you didn't see it. This is not her name. This is just what she says her name is here. Cum is happy to... Whoa, you became all like... Whoa. Cum is so wet right now. Please use whatever. Well, it seems you have a succubus addicted to your cum already. Good work. No, Simon, won't fuck condom. For no reason at all. I really doubt it's for no reason. Simon was all, it's not right to abuse prisoners of war. We should all be serious. That is Condom Simon voice. No, Simon, that's downright cruel. It's not like the church made her a cum addict, or like she'll get better if you ignore her. In fact, given the kind of incubus king you are, being with you would probably help her. Please, please? I don't know, Simon. I'm not sure that's actually a moral stance. Succubi are strange in this way. If Simon used her, it would do a lot to convince him. If we can soften him up to the idea... There's something I haven't talked to, which I think is here. Save her. Simon, how did it go? The Chosen have fought a group of bandits ravaging the kingdom. Sadly, he perished in the battle. It can be difficult to understand Ivala's plans at times. No new Chosen have appeared, so perhaps you should take a rest. But the war... No, I insist. You need a break, Simon. As you command. There, now we can act with impunity. Damn, he's good. I think that was the last trigger I needed before I can invite her to party. Never mind. I'm missing something. There's someone I haven't talked to. I don't think it's anyone in here. Maybe you? No. Then it is... Oh, I think I know where it is, actually. Get your hideous self away from Simon, you bitch! I'm sorry. No, it's in the bar. I need to go in the bar. Damn, that's good. Unconscious and probably too drunk to get it up. What a waste. I am very, very serious about my drink choices. This guy has been walking around since we started this quest. They love doing callbacks like this. Like comedy dialogue. The fact that this guy's been walking around looking at the drinks for like literally days at this point. New traveling companions, I see. And rather fine looking ones. But you'd never have the nerve to touch them, would you? Simon, are you seriously going to let him say that? I don't see how it matters. One day. Huh, the worse things get, the more the money rolls in. Yeah, people aren't very good in this world. I think that was the last trigger, and I can now get Cum in the party. Cum. Her literal name is Q-U-M. Well, that's her first name. Did I talk to you? Yeah, what? Maybe I could pretend my dress was ripped and I hadn't noticed yet. Fucking freaky, but I like it. What am I missing? Starting to get some real glares in the streets. What did I ever do to those peasants? I think I've, I think we were gonna go back to him in here, right? On the trip back, I did a lot of thinking about my condition. I'm fine right now, but I know I'll lose myself if I go too long without sex. She also got infected when they were at the cache. She stood in the Incubus King's powers, and now she's like poisoned. Yara says the only real options are a transformation we can't access now, and you enslaving me. I'm not saying I want the latter, but it doesn't scare me. It bothers me. If I use this power to control others, there will always be the possibility that their apparent willingness is nothing but a forced illusion. Ethics aside, one day that control could fade or be wiped away by other magic. I would rather not have you beside me with a knife at that time. You really think I only like you because you've forced it onto me? Not really, but since you need me right now, that's what you'd say even if you plan to kill me. Alright then, I see I have no choice but to figure out this transformation so I don't actually need to have sex with you. Then I'll fuck your brains out and you'll have to believe me. Wholesome? I think that made a bit of a difference. Good work. I'm not doing this for you or your make Simon into the Incubus King plan. Still helps. Give me some time to think. He's definitely beginning to understand. I can almost feel his cock now. Yeah, okay, now we can have sex here, and he joins our crew again, like less depressed this time. Okay, I believe that either there's one more thing in the bar, or we can invite Cum now and move on. That's really what you want? Yep, Cum loves you. Yay, Cum loves you so much, and also your cock, and also you, and your cock. The server of hugs. Cum joins the harem. Please come back and use Cum all the time, okay? There are some things we need to figure out first. Okay, Cum trusts you. Yeah, she joined the harem now, but she's not in the party right now. Let me see, can I... There's a list somewhere, but I can't see it now. Oh yeah, I love this. That the first quest you get in this game is introspection, reevaluate life, escape cycle, consider alternatives. It's very funny to me. Okay, we're good to go. Now's the end of this map. Or rather... Huh. I fought? Am I trolling? What am I missing? Crabs in the bucket. You look like a man who has done some thinking. Despite your efforts at benign manipulation, yes. The problem is that the power of the Chosen is undeniable. I spent a long time thinking they were the only way to challenge the Incubus King. Due to recent events, I've reconsidered all my assumptions. That required building up my thought process from nothing. You don't like the usual Incubus King, take women, conquer the world plan? Even if I did, what would that mean in practical terms? It doesn't negate the need to decide a rational next move. You're already several steps past what she was trying to convince you of, aren't you? I don't know what I think about all this, but I'm listening. What do I actually want? Peace and stability, for Fairholm and for the world, but countless problems stand in the way. Complex though they may be, all problems come down to power. To help the people of Fairholm, I will require more, regardless of the path I take. I don't really care about these people, but okay, power sounds like a good start. But power is more than the ability to force your will on the world. The Incubus King would never have conquered nations if he didn't have the armies. I get what you're saying, but armies aren't just lying around. There's another form of power, perhaps even more important. Money. Really? Money really is just lying around. Monsters carry it naturally. Yes, you can get some from monsters, hundreds or thousands. How much money do you think flows through Ardoheim in any given year? Not my thing, but it's probably high, hundreds of thousands at least. Try 300 million. 300 million X? I can't imagine that much money. If I want to accomplish anything, I can't flail around in the equivalent of what the Chosen always did. We need a plan. That's what I've been thinking about, and I think I have a good first step. Trade with Yihilin is weakening, and it's part of what is destroying this town. I've wanted to journey there to investigate the problem. I've never gone because the monsters would destroy the average Chosen. We should be prepared before we head northeast. We'll gain personal strength on the way, and once we're there we can earn political and economic clout. Everything in one stroke. Not quite everything. I'm not seeing how this is earning you a harem of sluts. I'm not convinced that's necessary. All those years of marriage left you really repressed, huh? Don't assume things about Wendy's and our relationship. Oh, I saw your memory. I'm just saying that your monogamous ways will make it hard to be a real Incubus King. We shared a lot of partners in our bed, and Wendy's brought half of them there. Oh, really? Don't think I'm childishly clinging to her memory. I know she'd want me to be happy. But I'll be damned if I let this world fall apart just because I wanted to get my dick wet. See, he's so good! I'm willing to put up with you a little longer then. So, what exactly will this journey require? 3 things. A wagon with supplies, which I can acquire easily enough. The other 2 may be trickier. First, for my plan to work, we'll need a significant amount of money or something to trade. Second, we need a healer. Comdom should be able to heal, actually, and she'd be loyal. We should take her along. As for the first condition, it strikes me that there's one person in Fairholm with money and a product. Agreed. Let's go. He's so good, man! So we're headed quite a ways. I don't know if we'll need to go all the way to Yihilin, but at least up to the mountains. Hey, on the back it says, I wanted it to be a nude portrait, but the painter was too embarrassed. We should get her alone later. Heh. That's why I love interacting with the objects. Okay, let's grab Kum. He's such a good protagonist, man. Yara says that you can heal. Comdom can heal? She can, she just doesn't even know it. Trust me, she'll be useful. We're going on a journey. We could smuggle you out of here if you... Okay! You don't need to hear the terms first. You'll fuck Comdump a lot, right? Good enough. If you keep using Com will do whatever you want. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Illusions are in place, let's get moving. Party member acquired. She's based, yep. The bar's a good target. All we need to do is separate the owner from his merchandise. Should be pretty easy to seduce him. Aka, you're up. What, me? Don't you like older men? You think I just want anyone over 50? It's about dignity. And wait, why am I even talking to you about this? I was just going to kill him after nightfall. Works for me. What are you doing here? Hello there, mister. Fancy a... How the fuck did Yara convince me to bother? I'm tired of you preying on this community. What are you going to do? Give me a speech about it? I'm going to kill you. You're serious, aren't you? Time to see what you're really made of, then. Received 1 EXP. Well, that was quick. I know you hated that guy. Feel good to kill him? No, I don't feel anything. It was the correct decision. Let's load up everything from his stores. Holy shit, Undertale? Yeah, this is Undertale. We're doing the genocide run. It might look a little different. I have some visual mods on. Nice. Now we see the relationship screen. The way relationship works in this game is that as soon as you get them to 100, they're locked at 100 and you have basically completed the character. You can get every character to 100 in the game, except 1, I believe. And there are so many things that impact it. There's a few things that stop you from getting characters to 100. That's what I would consider like soft bad ends, in that I want to see them happy, and that implies they're not as happy as they should be. Yeah, I'm going to do my best without a guide, because this game is so complicated later on that I will get a very unoptimal playthrough. I have played this game on a, like, quote-unquote optimal save, and the shit you have to do to make sure you get every relationship point and, like, every XP point and everything is so asinine. I'll probably do it on my own after I complete the game here, because I really care about these characters. I want them to succeed. So there's 2 choices later in the game that I will look up the ramification of, because I know they have massive ones, and I got them correct on my first playthrough, and I want to get them correct here. But other than that, I will not care. I will just do what I think is best. So we're not gonna, like, look at a guide much at all. It's like 10 hours or something until I look at the guide again. And that's about it. Other than that, we're just gonna keep going. Aka, party members with benefits. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to get going. Look at her fucking name. Her name is so funny. Cum gets to ride in big poofy wagon. And then Yara is Shoulder Devil right now. Their names will change over time. We could buy stuff. So the way money works... actually, it's too early to talk about that, because we haven't gotten there yet. I wonder how many we'll bury this winter. This winter will be different. Yeah, we've made our reservations. Let's say goodbye to people. Simon, take this one. Ina, no, I don't see how that helps either of us. What are you whispering about over there? Nothing. Give 100 money. Here's 100x. I hope to be able to do more for you when we return. Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do, anything, just use it as best you can. This is only a temporary solution. Your gift will make our family so much more secure. Thank you so much. I really like this protagonist. Bro, she's a succubus. She is, unironically, she's the autistic, always happy succubus, and she is so fucking capable. The number of problems that will solve during this game is insane. I really like the character. She's also not dumb. She's like an idiot savant. Her like, what's it called? Her perception is really smart. Spoilers, SMFH? True. What's the policy on that, by the way? Like, for the record, I played about half of this game. I think. Maybe a little less. Do you want me to not spoiler any of it? Do you want me to just be quiet? Or should I gush about things I like? Because I can just, like, do a no spoiler. Try to avoid it as much as possible. Fair enough. I'll talk about what I think is appropriate to talk about. I think that's fair. I hope to discuss theology with Simon when he feels better. I hope we'll have time one day. I like that you get optional dialogue like this. Simon, if Allah's blessings are shining upon you, continue serving her with all your heart. The pure young woman with you will lead you down the path of righteousness and away from lust. Listen to their words. You are exceptionally bad at your job. I'll call you again when we need someone with your experience. Yeah, we're done here, I think. I think we might have one more humorous piece of dialogue with the guy who jerked off in the corner. Move! Starting to get some real glares in the streets. What did I ever do to these peasants? A little privacy here. Yeah. Is every word an emote on your side? I've made Kirby and Eddie, what's it called? Admins, so that they can edit emotes whenever they want. Also, is anyone in here now during the day? No, it's cleared out. So what we're doing now is we have stocked up our wagon, and we have a bunch of wine that we'll be selling. That's the plot point so far. We have and Crystal Beth, what's it called? Simon is an old soldier, kind of a Gandalf type, very much there to help guide people. And now he is tired of that failing. He got infected with a shard of power that makes him have to have sex with people to survive. Like a sex vampire. He's an incubus. And he doesn't like that. But he will use the power in order to better the world. That's the point we're at right now. This is a wagon I purchased. But we'll need a healer and something to sell for this to work. Oh no, where do we find a healer? That's you. Yay! We have everything we need. Are we ready to go? This may be a long trip. I think we're ready. Then let's go. And so I decided I should at least try bounty hunting. Pretty pathetic, isn't it? I was just wandering it through my life before you came along. I think I saw a manga with a similar plot. Maybe. I'm not going to try and sell you on the game. What I will say is, if you're in my Discord, I'll upload the VOD. And I think the first, 2 hours do a very good job of selling you on the story. Not 2 hours, it's the first hour. So, yeah, if you're interested from what you see here, you can go back later. I was wandering through my life before you came along. Or you can play it yourself. This game is really worth playing. It's top 10 RPGs for me, unironically. I don't think it's pathetic. Most people get a lot older than you before reflecting on their lives. Even you, because I'm having a hard time imagining you as an aimless youth. When I was 15 years old, the Incubus King arrived on our shores and the war began. Huh, that's what I thought. But that means you remember the world before, right? I can't imagine how things would have been back then. Similar. Really? The inclusion of an invading army trying to rape the world and spread corruption everywhere didn't change life that much? Less than you might think. Many people pretend that things were better then, but that's... The polish of the dialogue and interactions reminds me kind of the best of Toby's stuff. I agree. I can see it. The thing is that the creator of this game has 2 pen names, one for porn and one for their normal books, and they are an accomplished author. They very much dissuade people from talking about their porn stuff on their non-porn stuff, but here's their, like, the stuff they're published under their normal pen name. So they are a good fucking author that has successfully made a career of doing it, and the porn stuff is not their main source of money, it's something they do as a passion, because they really, really like it. So, that's probably why this stuff is so good. I would just call this good fantasy. Yeah, I really like the world build-up, or like the world building of this game. Alright, you two, time to stop talking about your feelings. I finished scouting ahead, and this next pass is infested. I was hoping we'd make it to the rest of the way without trouble. Alright, let's leave the wagon and clear out everything in the way. Hey, we're leaving. What's that? Com doesn't know who you're talking to. Fine, com dump, we're leaving. Coming! You can add an emote with boobs in it, I don't care. So... you get bonus relationship points here if you clear the road and, like, clear the road of danger, so that people don't die when they go through this later. So we're gonna real quick do that. Actually, Akka, blinding. Wait, is she... Yeah, that's fine, I think. I need to turn on the fucking option before I forget to make it so that it remembers what options I did. System. Where did I do that? Oh yeah, I'll turn on this. Show party members in big when they act in battle. I'll turn on the boss in battles because I don't think that's anything. Because it should be the same boss as it is in dialogue. It shouldn't be a difference, I don't think. But I thought that I had. Auto dash, instant text. I don't... Instant text is fine, that's fast enough. Okay, I guess there's no way to do that, it's fine. We have to clear the slimes, we have to clear the logs, and we have to kill the things, yeah. Yeah, Masturbate is the resource gainer. Oh yeah, funny thing about the slime is the slime are weak to normal physical attacks, but they take 0 fucking damage. Okay, that's the combat busts. That might be a little bit too indecent, I don't know. If one of them turns out problematic, we skip them, but for now it's fine. Just what are these things? Common slimes, they're no real threat, just an annoyance. They won't provide us with much practice or even slow the wagon down. Can we ignore them? I don't want my knives to get all gloopy. Sometimes they can be used medicinally, but I'm not sure we have time to collect it. We'll see. I'm gonna kill them all. I like that they're called obnoxious slimes, because they have, what's it called? They have insane, like, defense, but they do no damage. So this is a real, just like, we are annoying for the sake of being annoying. Things I don't want to use mana, but I guess these are actually not resistant to succubus stuff. They work like slimes in Dragon Quest, where they are very weak to critical strikes. So it seems. We're not going in there after them, are we? No, even if we were able to squeeze in there, it would all be a waste of our time. Ooh, what's down there? Look out! I saw her touch herself a little bit inappropriately there when I did that, so maybe battle busts are not good. I picked the masturbate option, and I saw the thing, and I was like, maybe not a good idea. So I will, due to prudence, I will not play with that on. Even though I do think they add a little bit. Oh yeah, now we have... No! I fucked up, whatever. Now we have the like strongest ability in the game. Releases all that built-up tension in a wave of healing. This shit is broken. Oh, it gets an upgrade later when it buffs attack and defense for the whole party as well. Zero days since I thought about the release of Edited Practical Guide. Yep. They made a announcement in their Discord that they're removing the first book in the on the website. And for some reason, I actually think this looks cleaner when you don't have the bust. I don't know why. It might be because I'm used to it. This was what I played with years back. Funnily enough, so you don't think that I got into this game because of Gooner bullshit, I want you to understand, this game had no art when I played it. Now it has art, but when I played it, it had no art at all. It was only text. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. It's good stuff. No. Wait, that uses her actual mana, not the... Not her SP. Yeah, we're clearing this because it gives us relationship points. Does this deal damage? I have a memory of Heroic Imitation being, like, his weakest skill. It costs a fuck ton of mana, and it deals no damage. But I actually think it's just fine damage. Okay, that's everything, I think. No, there's a wolf left to kill. Ooh, Haze of Sex. Expands over all enemies, potentially disabling. Yeah, that's a really good... what's it called? Status move. Do you fuck with Hunter x Hunter? I love Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is an amazing series. Oh yeah, Com has no armor, I forgot. Okay, we saved a decent amount for the boss fight. Let's see... Chimera engaged. Blind, weaken armor. And then we do sexual tension and masturbate. The issue with the... I don't want to spend a turn doing that though. Do I? Yeah, I should. I should on him especially. Def and MDef, let's double take that down. She should masturbate. We're all poison, great times. Oh, I took the wrong one, XD. I forgot that it's mental ones that removes. We need to lower his attack power. We need Succubus Kiss. We need Healing Kiss on you. Okay, so they're fine. Com needs to get healed. Weakening is fine. Crippling Speed is pretty good. A few returns for him. Let's do that. And then Orgasmic Thoughts to, like, full heal the party. Silence. I should silence first, actually. We should be fine here, though. It's surprisingly easy to wipe in this game. It's surprisingly easy to just get absolutely fucked in combat. First real boss, not so tough, but it's not a plot battle, is the achievement I got. The path is clear enough, we can go back to the wagon. Nice, so I think that was everything. Back in the wagon then. So where exactly are we headed? There's a trading camp not far ahead. It's one of the most critical points for commerce between Ardoheim and Yihilin. If there's a problem limiting trade to Fairholm, it's probably there. Is it important enough to help us gain power, though? People who are important enough will be there, especially this season. While we resolve the trade problem, I'm hoping we can find a significant merchant to work with. From there, we could make a significant alliance in Steinford, and with that, we might be able to talk to the people who matter in Yihilin. Just here for the name of the game, The Last Sovereign. The Last Sovereign on Steam. Free on Steam. I highly recommend you play it. It's great. I have over 100 hours in it. Over 2 playthroughs like 5 years ago. So we're working our way up. I'm not saying it's a bad plan, but aren't most of those steps unnecessary? The Queen of Yihilin is an attractive widow by all accounts. It'd be easy just to make her a fox slave. I've hid it from my Steam activity already. Right, because the Queen just sits around alone and undefended. Making too many plans now is meaningless. Before we do anything else, we need to find a merchant ally. We're here. Let's begin the search. Good day, sire and sir and fine madams. I'm seeking qualified partners for a potentially profitable business partnership. We're still unloading our previous cargo, but perhaps we can do business. I hope you can, because I can only wait so long. This is the meeting hall. It's closed for now. If you try anything, we'll gut you. Mistress McGale is seeing visitors at this time. I will avoid that until later for plot points. Hello, I'm 4. You probably shouldn't walk up to strangers around here. The nice daddy wouldn't hurt me. Head pat. Yay! So do you like being called daddy? Patting their heads is the fastest way to make them go away. Come wants a head pat too. Do you trade alcohol, or is this all for you? Oh, I do both. Being a merchant is great. Yes, Steam does flood you with hentai stuff if you get one game like this. However, there's a toggle to remove all of the hentai stuff from store, and that also removes all the recommendations. So I've just toggled that when I don't want that. But yes, the thing is, it doesn't do it to your the Discovery feed. It does it to if it's a genre, it's like a game you played before, it'll be a bunch of shit there all the time. It's really annoying. And it's all garbage, like AI art shit that I don't give a fuck about. This is the only porn game I have on Steam, and I still get way too much if I don't toggle them off entirely. We have a wagon filled with... but I think you can toggle off only recommendations for adult games too, though. I'm pretty sure. Not sure. I'm pretty sure there's a toggle for it. It only happens if you actually play it. If you don't start the game, then it doesn't matter if you have it in your inventory. We have a wagon filled with alcohol as itemized in this list. Oh, that's quite a bit. Not bad, not bad. If you're selling, I'd give you 5,000 X for the lot. I see. Wait, let me give you a fair price. 15,000 X. That's really all I can offer, and you're not going to find anyone else here who can trade that much alcohol. Oh, mister, is that really all you can do for us? Oh my, you're quite a woman. Can't you help a girl out with her dreams of becoming a merchant for a day? Well, perhaps I can find a little more. Really? For you, 20,000 X. Oh, I see. Thank you, I suppose. 22,000, that's everything I can afford, honest. Done and done. So when this is done, do you think we could... Oops, gotta go. Well done. You're not going to complain? Hardly. That's better than I could have gotten from him. Wait, there's just 2,000 X here. The rest is just paper. We're accepting debts from this guy? They're called promissory notes, or PRON for short. They can be exchanged for the equivalent SX at any Arden bank. So they're as good as money? They essentially are money, but the banks are trying to restrict the total supply, so they're not precisely the same. Not sure I get it. If you want to buy food, prawn is useless to you, but if you want to invest, they generally won't accept X. It's inefficient, but they keep it that way as a way to keep the common people below the noble class. You humans find such strange ways to ruin life. I'll keep the promissory notes for future use, but you can use the X as you wish. Oh, come can buy pretties. Let's not waste everything we earn in some random camp. So, money. Spoiler, you will be investing in property in this game in order to fund your empire and actually become someone worth caring about. And part of that is spending money. So they separated it. So you have prawn, which is basically your investment money that you can use for properties and like general game significant stuff, and SX for stuff that's like, you know, equipment and no plot significance or healing items or whatever, which I really like. That said, I distinctly remember that there's at least one point in the game where you convert SX to prawn and you need like a set amount. So until we reach that point, I will be very like stingy, but after that point I can spend money however much I want. But it's a cool system, so that you can spend a bunch of money without actually having to, you know, feel bad about the gear and stuff you're not buying. You'll come visit me, won't you? Please. I hate to compliment you, Yara, but that's really impressive. Yes, I'm very good. This is Master Revol's lot. Fuck off. Okay. No, I'm not a merchant. I just live nearby and supply food to the camp. No one asked if you were a merchant. Oh, sorry, I get really tired of the question. That's fair. That's real. I can supply up to a small army with good steel, or whatever metal suits your budget. So, like, we could buy stuff here, but I know for a fact that the game is balanced enough that I can survive with just gear I find for a while. And we don't have time to slaughter endless monsters. We should choose our purchases carefully. Hey, Akka, why do you use those little knives? The axes look like they'd hurt way more. Sure, but they're less accurate, and don't underestimate how much pain you can cause with a well-placed knife. I guess that makes sense. There are trade-offs in magic equipment as well. What about swords? Balanced in all respects. Shouldn't have need to ask. Frankly, the state of magical artifacts in Ardheim isn't great, but I've got a monopoly on the region. There's some gear here that's really good, but that's fine. Oh, there's nothing for poor Comdom to use. You won't find many humans making equipment for succubi. You should learn to use mage equipment like I have. But it's all weirdness. What exactly are you offering? If you want a chance, come to the meeting hall tonight. You may not win the bid, but I think you might have a chance. No matter how many potions your customers need, I've got more. She's gouging people on magical items. That's common, as most people have no idea how much magic costs. But right next to a magic store? Really? Yep. Use of the wells has to be carefully controlled, or the caravans will drink it all up. Talk to the guild about your turn. Merchant Guild Hall. Let's talk to Miguel. Miguel always drives for a hard bargain. I'll be happy to for any price I get that doesn't include my balls. You have some business with me? We're looking for a partner in a little business venture. No offense intended, but unless you're dealing in extremely large or rare quantities, you should probably just speak to my people. Excuse us. You know, Simon, you could just solve this problem the easy way and take her. The Incubus King and the Chosen solve all their problems the easy way. Look where it's got them. He's so based! Please let me finish my negotiations. Complicated accounting of multiple caravans. Is there an item here? Oh. Somebody... okay. You need to register a lot here? We're just passing through without trading. Good. Between Revel taking up so much space and Miguel ranting about camp conditions, I'm at my wit's end. Who are they? Revel is some Aramite trader, always has to have his own little palace, rich asshole. Miguel is Yihilin and an unbelievable bitch. I'm told she's a good trader, but someone needs to give her a good fucking. Love how misogynistic all the men are in this game. It's very realistic. A Givini? Don't see too many of those outside of the Incubus King's domain. Yes, please get over it. I fought in Givini. Really? I was there until the day the king sacrificed himself and his personal guards to let the rest of the allies escape. It was a great loss. Then truthfully, you stayed longer than I did. I got out early, so I wasn't one of the refugees. I'm trying to help out as I can, but times are difficult for everyone. Anyway, how can I help you? We need information about merchants who might be willing to work with a junior partner. You're in luck. There are a lot of important merchants in camp right now. There's a new group looking for partners, but I can't vouch for them. If you want the best, your options are Miguel and Reval. Both have a reputation of being difficult to work with, but they trade more commodities than just about anyone. Thank you. Excuse me, what's the procedure to register as a merchant? 10,000 for a start. Keeps out the riffraff. I recall it being lower. Times change. That's unfortunate. Now we have no choice but to work illegally or ally with another merchant. Yara, you're not going to recommend Simon fuck him into submission? Oh, you're hilarious. We should ask around about potential partners. If you want to register as a wholesaler, you're going to have to get in line. Thank you, but no need. Commandant doesn't understand. Ignoring that first part, we restrict the people selling to the merchant gathered here. 1 merchant per central pillar outside. Commandant doesn't understand. Mood, me neither. She does like me for real, for real. Okay, well, first of all, I do need to get my heal. Is this room to sleep in the wagon? We should all sleep in a big pile anyway. Oh, Commandant has dibs on Simon's side. Let's get all our HP back. There should be healthy competition at the meeting tonight. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so the question is... Yeah, I think we've done everything here. Let's time skip and go to the meeting. Because we can't go up there. We've talked to everyone here. Yeah, and you have no new dialogue. Okay, we are done here. And if we're not, then I'm not missing anything important. Let's wait till nightfall. I don't like this. I see more guards than I expected. But otherwise, I'm not getting much of a sense of danger. What's wrong? It's not that. It's that the gathered merchants notice that... Welcome, welcome. I'm glad so many of you decided to take us up on our business venture. Based on the look of you, it's going to be quite profitable indeed. Looks like we're starting early. Don't breathe the gas. Too late. How is he still standing? Doesn't it work on men too? It should. I don't know what's wrong. You've made a mistake. Well, we were going to kill you anyway. Fog emerges. I think this is a series of fights. I think blind is fine. I love blind. Blind is such a good status effect. Blind is broken. What are they packing? I don't know, man, but they do be packing. Stop struggling. Let's get our party member back. Oh, I realized. Haha, XD. The order you pick your party members in gives them, like, extra relationship increases. So I just said that I wanted Aka as the highest one, but I don't really care. That's fine. Okay, we have Fog and Incredibly Suspicious Man. Let's kill the Incredibly Suspicious Man. He's the only one who really deals any damage here. Hey, no! Oh my god. You're in the Aka route? There's no routes like that. You can get everyone to max. It's completely fine. Come, we'll get there. Don't worry. She's great. I just gotta make sure... I'm fairly sure from memory that she's the character that you can, like, be, like, unintentionally, if you're stupid, be really mean to, and have that, like, looming over you forever for the rest of the game. I'm gonna try to avoid that, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Okay, so now I got the most relationship points with Aka. I can't even save in here. That's funny. Who do we want to take next? Yara or Cum? I'm gonna take Yara, because Cum is easier to level up, if I remember. Why aren't you submitting? Funny thing about sex, drugs, and succubi. Oh yeah, these deal way more damage, if I remember correctly. Yep. I like that the enemies can just, like, two-shot you. I'm desperate for cock, but we need to wrap this up. Yep. Oh, that's all you have for cum dump? What? What are you? My balls are so empty! Simon, these dumb guys are being mean to cum dump. We're good. Dumb guys are boring. Comdom wants to be just Simon's forever and ever. Let's help everyone else first. Yay, orgy! Real. Can I save? I don't think I can, right? Nope. Okay. We should heal. I think so far... Yeah, Healing Kiss also works out of combat, that's good. She's slightly more efficient to heal with than I should have used her, that's fine. How are you still standing? That's inhuman. This isn't the time for talking. Lead Slaver emerged. I believe that you want to silence him from memory. Blind. You want Haze of Sex here, so you want to save your AP for that. Nice, we got the silence, that's the important part. We can blind these now. Status effects are so strong in this game, both for you and your opponent. It's kind of ridiculous. What? 1 HP? Fuck you! There we go. Cleansing Wink learned. Okay. Thanks for helping me right away. I appreciate it. Yeah, so she got the most relationship points because of that. You saved us. Lust, so much lust. How are you unaffected? The Holy Knights of Ardoheim have a unique discipline that controls it. Yorankum, keep them from harming themselves until the gas leaves their bodies. Understood, we'll move them away from any lingering gas. Aka, let's follow the slavers who fled. Right behind you. None of the slavers escaped. What's this really about? I lied about resisting the gas. The most my discipline can accomplish is preventing me from raping everyone in sight. You can talk. You can say that on Twitch. Redditing. I'll do redditing. I believe it. It's almost as intense as the Incubus King's power. So, you want me to take the edge off, right? I'd be happy to. Yep. Whoa. I expected that to be fun. But it was more fun than I thought. I'm starting to understand this power, but we need to hurry back. No, we'll come to you. Guards have shown up. Seems like this was an illegal meeting to begin with. I see. Tell them the truth, but don't volunteer any information. So in the end, this was useless. Not necessarily. We may be able to leverage this to work with a more significant merchant. Yeah, you know, it's all business with this motherfucker. It seems our only options are Reval and Miguel, so we'll need to choose carefully. Do we want the rich asshole or the, like, insanely competent woman? Chat, who do we want? Do you have anything to say? Those men were all slavers? I can hardly believe it. Absolutely no entrance at this time, okay. Do they have anything new to say in here? Hey, it's my friends not registering a lot. I like you. I wish I'd warned you against that new group more strongly, but I suppose it worked out for the best. Yeah. Truthfully, the high fees are making it difficult for new merchants, but it keeps the nobles happy. There's always a big fight this time of year over who gets which pillars. Okay, Miguel. I heard you were involved in uncovering those slavers in our midst. Perhaps I misjudged you. That aside, I've heard you're looking for a partner. What do you really need? I would like to know why so much trade to Ardaheim has been cut off. Don't say it like I'm responsible. We'd all like to trade with Ardaheim. It's profitable, but for complex reasons, it's becoming difficult. It's complicated isn't much of an excuse. It's merchant stuff you wouldn't understand. Has Ardaheim decreased the number of state-sanctioned contracts? Pressure from noble cartels, I assume? The agreements promised that tariffs would be lowered whenever contracts were reduced, but I assume that was circumvented. That's right, actually. You're sure you're not a merchant? I picked up a little. Okay, I see I don't need to use small words with you. The contract politics are complex, but the results are simple. Revel has the only contract for commodities, but he isn't interested in trading them anywhere but the richest cities. If you have some way of getting the contract to me, I'll restore trade. I've run the numbers, it should be profitable for everyone. How exactly will we do that? I'm almost certain he was involved in slave trading ring. He'll be desperate to unload his merchandise, and we can exploit that. I can loan you funds and official documents if you're willing to set them up. Let's discuss the details. Okay, I'll make sure the guards catch Revel, while you keep him busy and your team seizes the assets. Acceptable? I still don't like how Simon is all alone for this plan. So you've said, Goddess, just fuck him already if you like him that much. I'm scandalized by such a suggestion. I think this is our best option for the time being, but we better be prepared for his guards. Right, come back here when you're ready to start. Yeah, I think we can start immediately. I'm just gonna do a quick save. Do I have full HP and everything? Yeah. Alright then, let's hope this works. Who the hell are you? Someone interested in acquiring some merchandise at a discount. You think I'm in the business of selling to any fool who asks? In particular, I'm interested in merchandise that you might need to remove as quickly as possible. Well, perhaps we can do business. This is the last of the merchandise. Looks like Revel is short on guards. He must have lost most of them when the slave ring went down. Hey, you can't be back here. Oopsie, got caught. I'd have been disappointed if we actually got through this without a fight. Taste our blades! Okay, these actually hurt a fuck ton. But they also take a ton of lost damage, so it's fine. We just need to be good with our healing. And use blind, because blind is broken. Actually, we should blind him and... Looks like there's a back entrance to where Simon went. We can keep an eye on him, make sure he's safe. Look, boys, seems like we have some volunteer slaves. Fog emerged, slaver emerged. Yep, 5 of them. At least only one of them is that scary. The rest of them are fine. We should go haste of 6 on this one for sure. I did get the blind. Let's Ace of 6, healing kiss on her. I mean, she has infinite fucking... She has infinite mana. Everything she does is so insanely efficient that you should like always just do blind. Or something else. That's the most HP. That should kill. That should kill. Do I need to do... Yeah, sure, why not? Looking like a boy band here? Yep. Let's take a look and see how Simon is faring. Still negotiating. I hope he can close the deal, otherwise this will become awkward. Let's hope. And these are the 6 slaves we have on hand. You could use the others for your pleasure, of course, but these are all trained to be perfectly obedient and desperate for it. That's the way I like it. Looks like Simon can act a little. That is incredibly creepy. I'm glad you think so. It's really extremely lucky that you came along at this time. Suspiciously lucky. Shit, this looks bad. What could I be after except fine slaves? I'm not sure I believe you really want that. You're far too in control of yourselves. Open the cell. If you truly plan to buy, these 3 women are your property. I want you to fuck one of them. Those are just normal slaves, no mind control or addiction. He's not going to be able to do it. Do we jump in? There are a lot of guards in there. I don't know. Shy? Come on, just pick one of them and have a good time. You're starting to make me wonder how much you really want them. Which one do you choose? All of them. Sans moment. Sans Undertale moment. Ivala's holy tits, what the hell was that? Open the other cage. With the other female slaves, sir. They're not meant for... Open it! Okay, I believe you. Dear goddess, what are you? Someone who is not interested in wasting any more time on this deal. Then it's done. Stop pawing him, girls, at least until the ink is dry. Thank you, Com. I appreciate your input. That was a hint of the kind of Incubus King he could be. Don't get in the way, girl. Let's just go before the guards arrive. This was your doing, wasn't it, Miguel? I cannot tell you how shocked I am to hear you were trading in slaves. You think this will hurt me? I'll pay off the courts before I spend a night in prison. I'm sure you will, but not before I take over the commodities contract for Ardaheim. Mark my words, one day I'll have you mindlessly sucking on my cock. Try it and I'll castrate you with my teeth. And you betrayed me! Yes? Business first. Your share of what was seized plus payment comes to 5,000x. You've definitely impressed me. It's easy to buy strength. Anyone can kill monsters all day. But hard to buy efficiency. Once again, thank you. I wouldn't believe your thanks if they didn't come attached to large amounts of money. The soldiers will return ardent slaves to their families and let the rest go. They may have difficult lives, but at least they're free. Trade will be reopened soon, and as promised, I'll send a shipment of food to Fairholm. Thank you. Will you be going there yourself? I have subordinates for that. I need to return to Steinfort to negotiate new supply lines. We will be traveling in the same direction, then to Yihilin. Is that so? We might just see each other again. Yeah, maybe we will. So despite all of that, we didn't get a business partner. I think we accomplished enough to move on to Steinfort. You could just fuck Miguel though. You wouldn't have to make her a mindless fuck slave. You could still use her for her other skills. You honestly believe that's what I should do? Definitely. What do the rest of you think? Oh, do it! Comdom likes Merchant Lady. It shouldn't be a surprise that I don't like the idea of you running around redditing people. But ever since this came up, I've been imagining Miguel bouncing on your cock, and it's making me really wet. Asking your opinion even, not so sure of yourself, are you? I was never even considering it, I just wanted to see what you would say. Oh, you're a bastard. I'm starting to love you for it, though. Let's get what we need and then head to Steinfort. He's so good. He's so good, man. Truly the GOAT. What do we have next? I don't think we have anything left, right? There's, we should rest for mana. That's like it, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. See you around, Eddie. Before I leave for Steinfort, though, it's been 2.5 hours. I need to take eye drops. So I will be back in a second, go use the bathroom, and then and take eye drops, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Ooh, so it's good break time. I'll actually run ads so that it won't just pop up randomly in the middle of it like it does at other times. So I'll run ads while I'm gone. ERB. I can't run an ad. What? The fuck? Huh? Okay, I'm not allowed to run an ad. Never mind, I won't do it. ERB. And we're back. We are back in. Steinford should be in sight soon. Yay! That's like my reaction as well. When I'm traveling somewhere, someone's like, oh, it's almost there. Yay! Is there smoke coming from the farm? Let's move. Oh yeah, this part. It looks like orcs have already killed most of them. We're too late. We might be able to. Look out! Forced fight immediately. Fucked up. Orc Raider emerged. Orc Berserker emerged. Which one of these deals a fuck ton of damage, the other one doesn't. I forget which one is which. I think it's the Berserker that deals a ton of damage. You should be able to dominate these orcs and force them to serve you. Even if you don't want them, that's definitely the fastest way of stopping this attack. Focus your will, but it must be used in a completely different way than on women. We didn't figure out the knack of it immediately, unfortunately. I love crits in this game, because how defense is calculated, crits are like a 10 times damage multiplier. Your technique was good, but it won't work unless you really put your soul into it. I'm having a difficult time believing I really want to control a bunch of mindless orcs. You know what? He makes a fair point, doesn't he? Like, he basically like one day ago woke up to this power, right? I think it's really funny that he just is expected to do all these things immediately. I'm sure he'll get it eventually. Until then, we can just kill them. Yep. I guess never mind. It's they don't expect it. They just think it's good, which makes sense. It's prudent. I should kill all these. Yeah, the Raider's the one that does a fuck ton of damage. The rest of them are fine. Defender. Like, makes it so you have to target him, I think. I think that's his ability. Or I can't remember. Uh-oh. I like that they don't aggro when I'm standing here. It's like, sup bros, I'm with you. I don't stick out, right? Like, I fit in here. This is perfect. Holy shit, that did damage. Hey, give me... Move! Give me the fucking chest! Move! Oh my god. Found what, 500x? A little bit of money. I forgot to heal between fights. I'm so stupid. Oh, it's fine. Succubus Kiss does just heal as well. I forgot. Oh yeah, when you guard in this game, you actually get healed during it. I forgot that that's a mechanic. Poor fucking community, man. Please stop them. Okay, this is unironically the best character in the game. That's remarkably verbal for an orc. No time to explain. What the hell are you doing here? Defending the people you seem to be threatening. Why do this in the middle of an attack? Isn't it obvious? We can Reddit this bitch till she dies and everyone will think the orcs did it. It's really easy to lure orcs into the farms. Love having them near the city. You want a piece? Wait your turn. We're killing them, right? Yes. Fucking... Humans are not very nice in this world, is what you should gather from this. Triple evade. Okay, so he's immune to the stun, I think. I can weaken his armor, that's probably what I should do. I can out-heal his damage, I'm pretty certain. Silence? That's not good. Let's do a Haze of Sex again. He's immune to that too? He's fucking immune to everything. Okay, now Haze of Sex should take care of one of them. Should be fine. Nice. Not so simple. Defeat the knight. Nice achievement, but I thought it was pretty simple. Looks like the woman ran away. Can you blame her? At the moment, I'm more concerned about the orc who spoke to us. Thank you for your assistance. What exactly do you want here? If you intend to kill me, it would be a mercy, but I fear I would still attempt to stop you. Explain yourself? Those men regularly incite orc attacks to prey on the outlying farms. I attempted to lead this group to stop them, unsuccessfully. You were trying to rescue the woman? Unfortunately, I do not exist in such an ideal state. Had I been more successful, I would have Reddited them myself. Our instincts are undeniable. You're obviously more than instincts. I may be more than them, but they still control me. I envy you humans, able to choose your own path. Orcs can only do as they have been bred. I shudder to imagine the cruelty of a creator who would give me the capacity to contemplate my actions without the ability to change them. Quite soon I will attempt to Reddit the woman with you. I apologize for my behavior. Be still. Your command has quieted my instincts, however briefly. You are a new Incubus King, then? No, only an incipient one. Incipient? Incipient? Yep, this is the smart orc. Beginning to happen or develop. Okay, cool word. And yes, it is the smart orc. I love him. Regardless, I thank you for the small kindness. Are any of the others like you? None that I have met. Perhaps in a past life I accrued a terrible karmic debt that has condemned me to this solitary existence. Stay where you are. I would, even if I could do otherwise. Yara, would I be able to control this entire band of our orcs? You have the potential for it, certainly, but right now I doubt it. If you embraced your new nature, you definitely could, but I won't bother you anymore about that. Without direct control, the only way to keep them passive would be to give them women regularly, or succubi. Are you going to come to all the guys? No. Good, they just disappoint come anyway. What exactly are you thinking? Controlling orcs would certainly be a way to acquire an army quickly, but I don't want to march at the head of a horde raping and pillaging. Truthfully, I don't know very much about orcs. The Incubus King has never tried to keep his under control, so I don't know what's possible. Do you have a name? We can barely be considered individuals, so we do not need such things, or so I have reflected. However, the very act of thought means that I cannot deny my status as an entity. In my own mind, I have taken to calling myself Orkant, orc that can think, in Serantian. I cannot help you now, Orkant, but one day I will return. I must express some skepticism, as my life has led me to nothing but nihilism. However, you do seem different. Perhaps you can change things. I will do my best to limit our predations until you return. My ability to control the others is, however, limited. I've granted you authority as the leader of this band. Yes, this may help, but I remain a creature bound by base instincts. Please return when you can. Not bad at all. Your intuition for this is incredible. At some point I will require more answers about the orcs. For now, let us continue to Steinford. It's the happy-go-lucky sound. I love the song. Monsters are getting rougher. I better stop being a guard before I get myself killed. Seems like there are fewer merchants coming in each year. So long as you don't murder anyone, you can do whatever you like in the market district. We stick to guarding the gates. Nice. The horses are exhausted. Miguel always drives us too hard. There we are. What took so long? We took a detour for other business. Since you made it to Steinford, I assume you're still interested in a business partner. Yes. My plan is to forge a new trade alliance with Yihilin, but to be blunt, I'm lacking enough leverage, so for once, I'm interested. You need to have something to offer, though. I run a business, not a charity. Surprise, surprise. As a token of good faith, I'll give you a room at the Blue Rose until I'm finished with my business here. Received inn coupon. Come and speak to me there when you're ready. We will. I look forward to it. How have my workers still not unloaded our cargo? Move, assholes! So in standard RPG fashion, obviously the play is to go everywhere else until you go to her. Not quite true, in that you want to go talk to her first before you do everything else, I'm pretty sure. Now this is the wrong inn. This is not the Blue Road, this is the Pale Orchard. 10x for one night, would you like a stay? No. Please don't hurt me. You're the woman from the farm. We saved you from being reddited by orcs and humans. No gratitude? I'm sorry, but those guards were so horrible. How could I trust you? Since you're so good at killing, I got scared and ran. Don't worry, we were just glad to help. Especially since you're so good at killing. What? I can barely afford to stay in this inn. When the money runs out, I don't know what I'll do. Don't worry, we'll fix that. Wrong inn. We need to find the Blue Rose. I'm just trying to remember where it is. I think it's up here. There it is. It's been 5 years and I still recall. There's live music in the evenings if you desire to spend any time in the common room. The Blue Rose is the best place at Steinford for my money. Not as nice as the Gilded Lily, but at least they don't look down on you for being a merchant. Welcome to the Blue Rose. We allow travelers to... here. Give him the inn coupon, or we gave him the inn coupon. Oh my, usually Mistress Miguel purchases both suits for privacy. You must have done something to impress her. Please go with my associate over there. Right this way, sir. Current reserved funds, 20k. Come is listening for sex sounds. That's Miguel's room, so you're going to be disappointed. Come will never give up! I love her. This room is really nice. I hope you're not going to say we should sell everything in it and give it all to the poor. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable, I just don't like how unequal the world is, but that shouldn't keep us from enjoying what we have. That sounds reasonable to me. I admit I was skeptical at first, but I think we're onto something. This place is nice. Are you ready to discuss business? Well, I could make you a junior partner as a favor for helping me earlier. I don't think that's what you have in mind. Correct. In that case, what do you want? That's a rather broad question. It was intended to be. This bitch. I'm an old soldier who wants to make the world a better place, but who realizes there are more useful methods than the sword. Anyone else, I'd say you were being naive, but okay. I can't say I'm really out to help anyone else, but I have basic moral principles. I think we could work together. But we need to prove ourselves profitable first. Exactly. For a normal investor, I'd require several 100,000 pron. I'm guessing you can't raise that easily. How rich are you? However, someone like you might be able to acquire truly rare resources that no amount of money can buy. With a trade good like that, we need 50,000 pron minimum to found a proper caravan. That would be more than good enough for us to be partners. I see. We'll return when we have something for you. Okay, so we need to go from 20k to 50. That's the goal in the city. We need to raise money. And then we also need a truly rare trade good. That's our current goal. We are going to rest in here, because that triggers our cutscene. Yay, orgies! It's not really an orgy when we're going one at a time. Yay, whatever that's called. That was fun, but I think I need to sleep again now. You can sleep if you want, I have somewhere I need to go. What are you doing? Harmless personal business, I'll be back soon. Damn, you have stamina of all kinds. Excuse me? Hello, stranger? I'm sorry, I must have the wrong room. Who were you looking for? The front desk gave me this number, but it can't be right, please excuse me. Not so fast, that's highly suspicious behavior. You're going to stop me? At least until you explain yourself fully. Perhaps we're both being circumspect for the same reason. He does have a lot of enemies. You came to meet Simon? You do know him then. How did you know he was here? There's no need to be suspicious. I'm his daughter. Remember the letter we got at the very start of the game? When we went to Simon's hut? That was a letter from Robin. Simon has children? I was adopted, but father will vouch for me as soon as he returns. We're the three of you, none of you seem to be chosen. The last chosen foolishly got himself killed, but we stuck alongside your father even afterward. I see, and why are all of you sleeping in the same room? It saves money. And you choose a room with only one bed? Simon sleeps on the floor like a gentleman. He said, we need to save more money to give to orphans. That is comes Simon voice. What? For a second there you were almost helping. Don't mind her, she's Sirantian. Her grasp of the language isn't the best. Okay, and that does sound like a paraphrase of something father would say. Are things worse in Farrowholm? I can tell you they looked pretty grim when we passed through anyway. So, why are you here in Steinford? I attend the Thaumaturgical Academy. Oh, you're a mage! Can you throw fire? I'm studying to be a theoretical mage. I don't throw many fireballs myself, I design better ones. Or agricultural spells, or anything else actually useful for something other than killing people. Where's the fun in that? Speaking as another expert in killing people, I'm glad there are people like you making our lives better. I have some questions I've always wanted to ask a mage. Hello, Robin. No wonder you weren't at the academy. Father, if this is a worst-case scenario, I have an escape spell prepared for us. Or only myself, if that's necessary. Don't worry, the situation is difficult to explain, but not dangerous. If you said it was easy to explain, I don't think I'd believe you. I'm glad to see you again. I missed you. Wait, what's going on here? I'm not a child. Two of you are succubi. Your story doesn't hold together at all, and this room reeks of sex. You sure you want to be telling your father just how worldly you are? I did my best to raise her, so I trust her to make her own decisions. Well, for the record, my senses indicate that she's still a virgin. Don't just come out and say that. If you're all introduced, Robin and I need to have a conversation in private. Fucking... Succubi have virgin detectors? Really? What use is that? Do you get, like, bonus powers? Is the fucking, like, is purity, like, a relevant... I guess it is a relevant metric in this world, probably. If you're all introduced, Robin and I need to have a conversation in private. Before I say anything else, please examine my soul and tell me what you see. You're going to need to relax your defenses for me to see anything. Sorry, I've been under more stress than normal lately. If you want information about purity or corruption, I can't help you. Neither can the church. On a magical level, your soul and the powerful darkness are perhaps entangled is the best word. It's not controlling you, if that's what you're worried about. Actually, you're transforming it more than the other way around. Could the process be reversed? It's far too late for that. If I didn't know you beforehand, I wouldn't have known you and the darkness weren't one and the same. In that case, I need to tell you a long story. Off-screen catch-up, my beloved. I don't know what to say. If you want me to leave, I'll understand. I can't depart Steinford immediately, but... How could you say that? You think I'd reject you just because of this? I trust you absolutely, no matter what happens. You should know that. Maybe this is what we need to finally end the Incubus King's reign. Thank you, Robin. There's one thing you were being intentionally vague about. Those women. You're sleeping with all 3 of them, aren't you? Yes. I'm happy for you. Truly? You seem much more relaxed than I've seen you in a long time. Maybe this is what you needed. Besides, I trust you to make your own decisions. Thank you. I'll keep the succubi under control while you're around. Yes, please. That took a long time. What were you doing? Catching up? Pleased to meet all of you. Please take care of my father. Oh, we'll take care of him. I need to return now, but please visit me in the academy when you can. I may be able to help you with your goal of acquiring capital. We will. Until then, goodbye, father. Oh yeah, I didn't realize this would be a conversational matter, and I thought this was a regular conversation. Yara wants to turn Miguel into a fuck slave, and Simon really doesn't want to. There's more to consider than that. What? Do you not want her? I think she's pretty hot, but even if you don't think so, wouldn't you love putting her in her place? Don't give me that look. I do trust your decisions. I'm just trying to advise you as best I can. I'm aware of that, but we stick to the plan. For now. Okay. I am going to end the stream here, I think. 3 hours seems like a pretty good benchmark. And I need to take more eye drops and also make dinner. So I think it's a pretty good time to stop. I hope you enjoyed. I think this game is unironically really, really good. I'm gonna upload the VOD to YouTube immediately. And I'll post it in the Discord so that it's up pretty soon. It should be up in like a few hours. Well, I'm excited to continue this. I think we're gonna cycle this game and other games because this game is extremely long. But I am looking forward to it. I also want people to have the option to like watch the VOD and catch up if they can't catch it live, you know. So taking a bigger break between isn't a bad idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it's been fun. But with that, I will end the stream. Bye! Bye, nerds.